All right. Hello. You have mail. Well, no, you actually don't. Welcome to the game. The Great American Experience happens again. I'm Wizard of Oz, and this is not my show. This is the show of the people who participate. That's what the show, how it's made, how it goes. We will see. So let's see how the party goes. Let's see how the show will go tonight. Let's get this party started. I'm gonna get the invites out there, and we're gonna start getting this thing together. There you go. Notifications are going out, coming up, and we'll see. If I had a guitar, I'd sing you a song. Sing me a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Yep. Not that I can sing worth a damn, but hey, what's up, Zoom? It was a good day. It was a good day. Got a lot of stuff done and didn't have a whole lot of rain. It was a good day. Yeah, we had a good day. I got a wheelbarrow fixed, got a bunch of shit done in town, distributed puppy flyers, sold a rabbit, and fixed a wheelbarrow. I already said that, I think. Damn, they got a second one fixed. Uh, Working on getting things squared away. Of course, got all the animals fed and watered and taken care of. Puppies are getting so big, so cute. Still got 8 puppies. Swarming California. Yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, yeah, earthquakes, stuff like that. I don't know that. I don't know that I'd put any importance on it. Zoom. California's are always had a lot of earthquakes, and they're always going to have a lot of earthquakes. So I don't know. I don't think it's gonna. I don't know. I mean, I'm no expert on all this stuff, but I don't think it's gonna be all that drastic. Actually, I think it's gonna be. One day there's gonna be a whole hell of a lot of commotion, and then a whole lot of hell of a lot of cleanup that goes on afterwards. That's about it. You survive the day, you make you get to live tomorrow, kind of thing. And then we wait for another 200 years for it to happen again. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all that drastic, man. Yeah, it's an event, and there's going to be a lot of people that probably get injured and die as an event. But yeah, it'll be one day over, done. World is different. Moving on. Yeah, it sits on the edge of the tectonic plate for North American plate. Yeah, so it's brushing up against the Pacific plate. Those two move against each other all the time. Don't know if I put any credence on it. I don't even think if California does that. I don't even know if it would actually even, if it's just the event in California, I don't even think it would change our world, except for California. I'd be worried about Nightingale, but yeah, right. Hopefully, a lot of left leaning Tims get squished. That wouldn't be such a horrible thing. That bad? I don't think so. Drastic though. Jurassic Park. Fire in the bowl. Yes, sir. It's time to fire in the bowl. Heck yeah. Oh, that would be okay, Zoom. All right. What's up, Sec Ops? Welcome in. Deb Reed. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Welcome in, Deb. Thanks. And everybody. Oh, man. Yes. So, Deb's in with the raid. Yeah, there it is. Drive for Diabetes Awareness 8. What the fuck is this and how did that get here? Well, this is the Great American Experience. You came with raid, came from Aaron's. Yep, I'm the Wizard of Oz, and welcome to the game. I'm the Wizard of Oz. This is not my show. Okay, I'm just a guy behind the curtains pushing, not actually behind the curtain, I guess. I'm just a guy pushing buttons, making the channel happen. Evie, what's up? Here, that's awesome. Grab a link, come on up. Our only rule here is don't be a dick. And we can work out everything else. If you lose the game, it's kind of a life thing, man. Yeah. Great American Experience. Yeah. Good game. So, and in tradition of Aaron, fire in the motherfucking bowl. Only I'm not going to play a harmonica. I'm just going to smoke my weed. Hey, there's my Uncle Barry. What's up, Aaron? Oh my God. Hey, Aaron, grab a link, brother. Come on up. Yeah, come up and pass the torch. Miriam, how you doing? How you doing, Miriam? How is it down in Mexico? Yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, who's that? That's you.
That's me.
I just,
That's me. Hey, me. How you doing?
I can't put the camera on me. Okay, I'm upside down. How you doing, man?
How's it going, bud?
All right, I'll put it on.
Yeah, you got to close that other tab.
Oh no.
Otherwise, it talks back to us.
Yeah, hang on. I got it.
Yeah.
You got that right. Okay, I fixed it. Holy crap. What you got there, Bubba Kush?
So, no, this is MK Ultra.
MK Ultra Indica or Sativa?
It's kind of a combination, about a 40, 60 kind of
Right.
deal. Yeah, brought to you
Right.
by SausageGravyBiscuitFarms.com.
There you
Yep,
go.
that's right, up there.
There you go. Hey, I want to shout out. I want to shout out to somebody tonight. I want everybody to know. All right. Let's Go Brandon.
Oh yeah, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go Brandon. That's all I want. That's why I came in here, just to say let's go Brandon. Now, I couldn't even believe it. I clicked the link and here next thing I know I'm on your stream. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I was saying, I love the StreamYard is they've got it hooked up, man. No, nothing to download, no bullshit. Just click and go. As long as you got a camera and a mic, you're good.
I wasn't even ready for this. I mean, I'm wearing clothes. I mean, I got my, I'm not wearing a shirt because I'm in Florida. We don't wear, shirts in Florida when it's nice and warm.
Right. It's all good.
Yeah.
The ladies, right?
Right. So I'm holding my cam in my hand because I don't even have this thing set up. This is like a 2002 webcam.
No shit. Well, that's coming through really nice, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So you're down in Florida, huh?
Yeah. Down here in Florida.
Oh wow. About where? Around
south of Tampa.
Oh, south of Tampa.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Oh, hey, hold on. Check it out. We got Nightingale from the West Coast.
Hey, hey, West Coast. How you doing there, West Coast?
Doing good. I'm camping at the beach right now with my family.
Oh, cool.
So, absolutely. Well, welcome, family.
Welcome to the Wizard of Oz show.
Right.
Are you cooking hot dogs tonight? What we cooking?
Let's see. Tonight, actually, my brother stopped by and picked us up a lot of pizza tonight. So we're just going to chill tonight. Well, it's because we're tired from setting up camp. Oh, by the way, Wiz.
Are you fucking joking? You're having goddamn pizza at a fucking campsite? Who the fuck is running this show?
Oh, well, you tell a bunch of Hispanics when they're tired. We'll do the carne asada tomorrow.
Right. Well, we have a full day to cook it.
Pizza at a campsite. What the fuck is that?
I know.
Well, check-in was at 2 o'clock, so we had very little time to get set up, and by the time sunset came, we were exhausted. So we just had very short lunch, and just luckily my brother brought some food. My mother was very tired, so it kind of helped us out. But tomorrow is going to be the fiesta.
So you got the you got the marshmallows, right? Right.
Yeah, we definitely have the marshmallows.
Okay.
We definitely have the marshmallows.
I didn't want you to trigger me again.
Oh, yeah, you also got to have the graham crackers and the Hershey chocolate bars.
Oh yeah, we got all of it. We definitely have it all.
S'mores.
Oh man, I could get in trouble on this thing. So where are you camping out west?
We're at South Carlsbad, right on the cliffs. Cool. And on my channel, I put the sunset. You guys missed that. I put all the campsite. I put the Halloween decorations up. I have glow sticks everywhere. I got lamps up. It's pretty fun.
Damn, girl.
Damn. All you're missing is the tequila.
No, we'll be chilling on the cerveza today.
Right. Oh shit! Sounds like a blast, man.
So now, do you wait? You're over there, right? Do you guys know each other?
No. I mean, I'm like, no who?
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah, Wizard. Do you know Nightingale? I mean, like, how did this all happen here?
I was part of the participation from on the show.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I was in the kitchen making rice pudding, and I had the other guy on. I come in my room, and I found your thing, your logo going, and I thought I'd just be funny, and next thing I know, I'm on a goddamn show.
Right.
There's some shit. I got my rice pudding cooking, man.
Oh, shit. But
so I step away, but I'll be back. I got to make sure because it gets all gooey, they say. I don't know.
Right. You got to be on top of it. That's right. It gets overcooked. It ain't so good.
The only reason why I'm cooking this damn rice pudding is because in the last stream, somebody typed it in the comments, and I went, oh, rice pudding.
Right. There you go.
Right now, I'm cooking rice pudding. See that?
What's up, Kimmy? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I did a lot of house cleaning today.
Oh,
Did you?
crap.
Yes, I did. Still ain't done.
Well, it's not done till you wash the dog.
Good job, Miss Kim. Good job.
Yeah, good job.
Back a couple months ago, the big freezer, the big yellow freezer, upright freezer. It's as big as a regular refrigerator.
Right.
It quit working
Oh
after
no.
it frosted everything and was totally frosted. So I had to thaw it out. Did that a couple months ago. Been getting ready to get rid of it, to tear it apart and get it out of the house. But then my daughter, when they came home, she brought and went and got a bunch of groceries. I don't have cupboard space. So I
Oh
figured
wow.
instead of putting the canned goods all on the floor like we was, I got the big freezer. I'll just put all of the box stuff in the freezer so the mice can't get into it.
Right.
And the
So
stuff
instead
that
of it
we
being a
put in the
freezer, now it's a cupboard.
microwave and stuff like that, the rice stuff and the potato stuff that I usually throw in the microwave because they come in the packages that you can put in the microwave.
Right.
So I put all of that kind of stuff in that freezer and I got it completely packed full from bottom to top.
It's no longer a freezer now. It's no longer a freezer now. It's a pantry.
Yes,
That's crazy. That's crazy. How you doing, Kim?
I'm doing good. So, and I found a whole bunch of blueberry pies and stuck them in there on the door.
Oh, baby. I diggity dang got them damn blueberries going there, girl.
Yep. That's Wiz's favorite.
Yeah, blueberry
And that's where
pie.
I got them from was Walmart. I couldn't find them. I didn't know what I did with them. I knew I had a bunch of them, and I
Probably
ain't
in
been able
China.
to find them. Well, they
Ever-
was piled on the table the last time I went grocery shopping. Everything's been piled on the table in boxes.
Oh wow.
So I unboxed everything and got it all shoved in that freezer.
Hey, Kimberly, I say fuck it. Buy the whole box, huh? Who wants to unpack
That's
it?
what me and Wiz do.
You're
Damn
unpacking
right.
it?
Well, one of the big things we've been talking about for a while has been self sufficiency and stocking up on food and water and stuff like that, making sure
Buy the
we're
box.
prepared for tough times.
Buy the box. Buy the box. Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's just it on them pies. They don't come in boxes because they make them right there at Walmart.
Yeah,
They
rice
come
gets
in
cheap when
little.
you start buying at 50 pounds a bag.
You need to buy seeds so you can grow blueberries. If we run out of food, you get your own blueberry pie.
Well, there's several blueberry bushes out front.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm in the
for
Ozarks.
Wiz.
I'm right in the middle between the two, all of you. I'm right in the middle. I'm in the Ozarks, southern Missouri.
So you're in the middle of the United States.
Yeah.
I'm down southeast. We got Kimberly out there. Where are you, Sick Pat? You out in New England?
No.
She's in.
We're
go
in
ahead.
Ohio.
Ohio.
In Ohio.
And then Nightingale, she was out west.
In California. Yep.
Dang,
Yep.
we covered all spots.
Well, we got people in Utah. We got people in New York. We got people it's Denmark,
In
and
Canada.
Canada, and Poland.
Texas.
There was one of them from Poland too.
Yeah.
And there's people in Germany. I know there's people in Germany.
Yeah, I got them all started on pies. Because pie is the answer. Yeah,
Pie eaters in Germany, yeah.
it's not time for pie yet. We got about an hour for that.
Yeah.
But every night I have a pie.
Are you being
I prefer-
serious? What
Yeah,
kind of
being
pie?
serious.
What kind of pie is that?
It's a blueberry pie. It's made by the friendly ladies down at the Walmart bakery.
That's what Kim's talking about over there.
Right,
Where
right. I
Yeah.
turned her
hanging
on
over
to it.
there.
I was the one who turned everybody on to it. I was like, hey, dude, they're like 50 cents a piece. You gotta go get them because they're great.
Oh, look at
And they
that.
look like a pie. They're not one of the fold over pieces of bullshit. It's
Yeah,
a
they're
pie.
actually made at the Walmart.
At
Little
the
tiny
pie
pie.
store.
Now, see, they don't make them in Fremont Walmart.
Wow.
Oh, she's even got the motorhome decorated up.
She's got it going on.
Well,
Fremont don't make them
Huh.
at Walmart.
If they don't make them, how do you get them?
I went all the way over to Findlay. Now, the Findlay Walmart makes them.
well, see, the Walmarts that have the bakeries in them,
Right,
those bakeries are local. They bake that stuff right there locally.
I get it.
Right.
Those are good. Those are good pies. They're
But
not the ones.
no-
that-
and
Ain't that shit that gets made in the factory and shipped to the
Right.
store.
That's what I was talking about in a box from China.
Yeah.
Fremont Walmart don't have the bakery part in it.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
But Tiffin does. So I went all the way over to Tiffin. Me and Charlotte did. And
Tiffin.
I
Sounds like
bought
you
a
went
bunch
to a-
of them.
Sounds like you went to the bar. You went to Tippin?
No.
Well, that's a pie place.
And
Tippin.
at Walmart
Yeah,
in
It's-
Findlay.
in
Okay.
Findlay. Yeah.
Yeah, Findlay.
I was gonna say Tippins is a pie store. It's a place where you get
I get confused. Pies, you know, and
right.
pizzas.
No
We're
confusion.
talking pizzas, pies, and
Right. There's blueberry pies, cherry pies. Occasionally, I will go with a pecan pie.
ooh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yep.
This
How
time
many
they
I want-
had the banana bread pie.
Banana bread pie. Come on now.
I know, right?
It's like, yeah.
You're killing me. I can go make that. I'm gonna go make the
But
banana
it
bread
was
pie
made
now.
out of bananas and they had the
Shit.
Yeah, it's really cool though. It's really cool though because it's like gooey butter cake, only banana cake.
Yeah, I got frozen
Right,
bananas sitting
right.
in my freezer right now for banana
That's
pie.
cool shit. It's like making gooey butter cake, only it's
Nope.
bananas.
Don't
Yeah.
throw your bananas away. You put them in the freezer. You make
Yep.
banana pie.
Right, and when you thaw them out, you squish
Yeah.
them up. You got ice
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah, and if you need a weapon, you can grab one and knock somebody in the head.
That too.
Banana shot.
But it's really cool when you thaw them out because when you thaw them
Yeah.
out, they just mush, and
They
it's like
do
eating
mush.
ice cream.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yep.
right. Got to get that potassium, especially when you get to 50 like me. I'm gonna hit 50.
Dude,
I'm 5-0.
I'm 5'5".
Oh, you're way past. Yeah, you're going.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, whoop whoop. I haven't got to 50. I got a month, and then I go down here. Woo.
no, don't say downhill.
No,
Oh no.
well, I'm
No, 'cause
shrinking.
I'm
I ain't.
older than Wiz.
You're older than Wiz.
Yes.
There's nothing older than Wiz.
I know, right? Like,
Nothing older than Wiz.
I'm
I was
older
born-
than Wizard, and then Mom's older than all of us.
Oh
She's
boy.
in her 80s.
Yeah, see-
I'm the baby.
I was born on a Friday the 13th. I know shit, really, honestly. So
Ooh,
I lost count of how many Friday the 13th was since I was born. But I
Yeah.
consider that my Wizard of Oz age.
there you go. There you go.
Right. I have to go through and count that up. I don't know how many there are.
We got 19 people in here too, huh? Holy
Yeah,
crap.
sometimes we get a bunch at a time. Yeah. And sometimes it's just us regulars hanging out, going talking to each other. But badass. But this is
Yeah,
our
we
cheers.
We get in trouble once in a while because we don't watch chat because we'll start talking.
Well, if somebody clicks, hey Kim, if somebody clicks on the link and goes on the stream and they got their package hanging out, y'all gonna have problems.
Huckleberry's in Pennsylvania. Zoom, he's in South Carolina. Evie's in New Hampshire. And Dave is in Indianapolis.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. I guess I saw
From
that.
all over. I don't know. They're from. This is Wizard.
all
It's
over.
a show. This is my wife. This
Hey,
is Kimberly.
hi, wife.
She's from Ohio. Nightingale. She's out west. Sorry,
hey,
guys.
wife. How you doing?
We're talking about apple pies and blueberry pies, honey. She ain't gonna believe it.
Right. Right. We talk about all kinds of stuff. But yeah, kind of, we try to keep up on current events and try to not get disgusted with what we read in the news. Talk about it, deal with it.
Hey, honey, would you stir my rice pudding?
I was gonna say, you better go stir that rice pudding.
Honey, could you stir my rice pudding?
Unless it's in a double boiler, it's gonna burn.
Oh, I got it on low.
Don't matter. Unless it's in a double boiler, it's gonna burn.
Oh,
you
shit.
Go stir that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You got some new toys, Dave? Okay. There you go.
And my daughter, she started cleaning upstairs. She cleaning the one room that they was staying in, and then they moved into the other room. So because hopefully in the 5th month, my grandson comes home, her son.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And he'll be 18.
Oh, wow. Hey, Nightingale, are you cold? Why do you try to keep the spiders out of your hair or what? Are you cold? You're not cold. You're muted, but we can't hear you.
Oh.
You're muted.
Oh.
You're muted, Nightingale.
She's trying to figure out how to unmute it.
She's got that hoodie wrapped around her head. It's squeezing her brains.
No.
I don't even know her. I'm picking on her.
But yeah, I sold a rabbit today.
All right.
I fixed one of the wheelbarrows. Almost got the second one fixed.
You sold a rabbit?
Yeah. Yeah, I breed rabbits and dogs and chickens. Farm. I run doing a farm.
Oh, cool. I ate a rabbit once as a kid. My dad went out in the backyard. We shot it with a shotgun and we ate it.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Even when you're raising them, you still got to shoot them and eat them. Right.
Wow.
Right.
Rabbits
once they get big enough, if you're not going to use them for breeding, they need to go in the freezer.
Yeah.
Right. And I got my nephew here. He's going to take up and learn how to do the tanning. So he's going to be tanning the pelts. And so we can reuse it in clothing and comfort goods.
Rabbit skin?
Rabbit fur, you bet. They used to make coats out of it all the time, remember? It used to be a big thing. A rabbit fur coat.
You're right.
Yeah. It ain't such a big thing now because they got all animal realistic on them.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. All the fruit cakes out. Yeah.
Right. Fruits and nuts. About to take a trip in the sea. But yeah, Nightingale, you got to leave that. You got to get out of California. You know that, right?
Oh, she gotta leave that shit. Oh my God, that's right. I forgot. She said she's there.
Yeah.
I'm screwed. I just accept I'm screwed. I'm going to be fighting on the front lines.
I mean,
That's just how it's going to happen.
you know,
You got to
I
vote.
I would do anything. I'd cut my losses and go east. Fuck it.
Right, somewhere. Yeah, you could be on the beach anywhere in Nevada. This problem is there's no water.
In Nevada, that's a freaking desert. That's another shithole. I wouldn't go there either.
Right. Well, at least it'll still be there when you wake up.
Yeah.
That's there's that.
You don't have. You're bad, Wizard. You're being bad.
I know.
Well, California is easy to pick on now. I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's way too easy. I don't even like picking on it anymore because it's too easy to pick on.
Nightingale knows we love her.
We gotta be easy on them when they're living out there. They're having a rough life.
Well, she's a warrior, man, for right-minded stuff. She
don't mind paying $5 a gallon.
Well, you do what you have to.
They cut the power off.
It all sucks. It all
The
sucks, you
fucking
guys.
place is
Taking
on
it away
fire.
little by little.
Fucking on fire. Fucking hurricane. Goddamn. More 500,000 homeless. God damn it.
They're not even working. I find it so hysterical, and it's just from an outside perspective, Nightingale. Now, I've lived in California, so I kind of got the feel.
I bet it's beautiful.
Yeah, I lived up near Monterey and Carmel, and but the thing about it is they're not even worried about tidal waves or none of that shit. They're worried about the fucking ground falling into the ocean kind of shit. Yeah.
All the pieces of it falling off too. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's not even like they're worried about them.
An oil spill, maybe. No. Come on, man. Look at he's froze. Look at Wizard. Nightingale. Look at Wizard. He froze up. They shut him down.
You guys, I'm going to be bike riding. I have an electric scooter.
Oh, cool.
And so I'm just going to be cruising, okay?
Oh, awesome. I like bike riding. Yeah. What do you say, Kim? Let's go on a bike ride. Wizard, he's out of action. He's been froze. Hey, just look.
This is difficult.
Are you trying to hold the cam while you're doing it?
I got like this necklace that goes onto the phone. Okay. It's my first time. I'm really new at all of this. I'm trying to make it fun while I'm out.
Get some duct tape and put her.
And I'm going to strangle myself with this thing on. We'll see. Let's hope I survive. I'm going to take us to the cliff, okay?
Oh, God. Here we go. We're going to the freaking cliff, Kim.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh! Are you ready?
Come with me, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go for a ride through the cliffs and the campsites.
We're going. Come on, Kim. Let's go.
About like Aaron when he goes on his thingy. Yeah, he got like a battery operated solar light thingy that he stands on and puts a backpack on and stands on it, and his phone controls it.
I need to shave, dang it.
Or he can get it to with his phone he can make it follow him.
Right. Hey, what happened to Nightingale? Did we fall off the bike?
I'm still here. Oh my gosh. My technology is lame. My technology is lame. I'm trying my best. You guys missed up on the daytime stuff. You guys weren't on. I have it on my YouTube.
I don't even know anybody here. I'm the guy that said, "What the hell is this?" and "How did I get here?" And I clicked on a link and I'm on a stream.
Well, welcome.
First
Welcome to
time
the
here.
chaos.
First time in this channel, wherever the hell I am. I don't even. Where'd Wizard go?
He dropped out because he froze.
He froze.
Oh.
We're still on his stream though. We're his
Yeah.
show. He's no longer part of the show.
He'll pop back in because he's the only one with the controls to let other people in or.
Well, now we're the show.
Yeah.
We're
But
the show.
he has the control on letting other people come up to the chat.
Right.
He can do it.
Don't do it. Somebody said don't do it. Okay, now I'm looking at the chat. So I'm trying to figure all this crap out here.
And,
okay. Hey, Kim, you got any jokes you can tell the chatters here? Yeah.
No, that was Sick Pat. He was always.
Don't you have a joke for the streamers? I got a joke. I got a joke.
Stories and all that.
I got a joke.
Hi, tell us.
All right. What did the saggy boob say to the other saggy boob?
I do not know. What did the saggy boob say to the other saggy boob?
We keep sagging like this, they're going to think we're nuts.
So,
Just trying to keep it clean, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Clean.
Gotta keep it clean.
There we go. No lights anywhere. What am I going to do? I'm showing like lane.
Holy shit. Wizard's in the house.
Yeah, well, that marked the end of my solar power day. I'm on generator again, but yeah, we're good.
Holy crap!
Okay.
Generator. You brought a misfit with you.
Yeah, he tagged on. He got in before we could close the door.
He got in. Well, I think we'll keep him. I don't know who the fuck he is, but I say keep him.
Hey, what's up, Dave? No, we love Dave.
How do I sound?
Like usual.
Oh my goodness. This thing's gonna strangle me. Oh my god.
Who's strangling you? Is Brian Landry around there? What the hell? Come on, girl.
It's a freaking leash. I don't like leashes.
Oh
my god.
Hey, Wiz.
It's one of those like phone ropes that you can put the rope around your neck and dangle your crappy phone on it.
Oh, a lanyard. They call it
there
a lanyard.
There you go, lanyard. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the
I was looking. Has she got a collar? Is she trying to be a dog for Halloween? Is that what it is?
Oh my god. Well, I don't have a dog outfit, but I do have a cat onesie. That might be something I'll consider.
I have.
Oh, you guys can't see it, but the waves are right below me. I'm on the cliff. I can hear the ocean.
Oh, I can see it. Oh, beautiful. Would you look at that? You just look at it.
Oh, God.
My God.
So lame. You guys can't see anything. It's nothing.
Nope.
It's so lame duck. Where's my torch? Oh, gosh. Down there. It's very scary. It's very far down. It's all the ocean right there.
Please
and that's my campsite, too. My campsite's right on the water, so.
Rock on.
Yeah. Lucked out this time. All right, I'm going to head back and actually get a jacket. It is getting cold. Oh, my gosh.
What,
we do this during the summer.
60s?
What was that, Wiz?
What, it's almost down to 69?
It's like 60s. Like, I'm not used to that. I mean,
almost 69. Holy shit.
That's about as cold as it gets on the coast. Yeah.
It's all the moisture that's like in the air. Like, I'm just like, everything is just moist
Moisture.
and cold. I need a jacket, a proper jacket.
I can't make any comments after that.
I know
Dear
nobody
God.
nobody can make a comment after that one.
No, not even me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Sorry.
Not
Sorry.
even me. I can't say a goddamn thing
No,
after
it's
that.
fresh and moist and warm.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
And what it is,
Riz, watch.
Uh-oh,
Watch
you
the
woke up
camera,
the
ready?
apex.
It's like,
Oh,
my.
shit. Who's that?
oh, you
That's
get green
Apex.
like
What the hell?
Hulk.
There's green.
Wow.
Let's see if I can. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh my god. My phone's gonna fall. I know I'm gonna mess this up.
Nightingale, don't fall. That was like a really tall cliff.
Let's see. Okay.
Oh, man. We're on a bike ride here. What's his name? Stoner. The rest of that shit I can't read.
Dave, I didn't know
Apex
you were home, bro.
Stoner.
You want me to come over with some of that?
I got a camera set up over there for you. I mean, as you can tell. So you want to come on over?
You want to roll over?
Yeah, roll on over if you want. Oh, hey, guys, take a look. Ready?
Dude,
Coffee?
biohazard coffee.
5 pounds of biohazard coffee. 1 cup is 942 milligrams of caffeine.
Holy crap.
Whoa.
Holy shnikes.
Fucking heart attack.
This is the world's
Oh, that's-
longest now.
That's
Caffeine.
cool.
5 pounds.
They got lights on there. Oh,
That's some
cool.
caffeine right there, bro.
I might need a cup for that when I come over, bro. I just woke up.
That's what I'm saying. See, and what's really neat with the camera and stuff like that, I can go, me turn into Hulk. I can do a lot of things.
I say you have
Bro, I'll be over there in just a minute.
All right.
a friend of yours should bring over 5 pounds of bacon. You got 5 pounds of coffee. Here we go.
Oh yeah, isn't it kind of neat, Wiz? You can kind of get a bigger view now. I've got all the toys because we're gonna get serious on that.
Check
We're
it
gonna
out.
get serious on that other project. So I'm gonna have to send you one of these things that I've got right here, so you can get the clarity. This is not a cheap mic. This is actually what is it? Was it Maona? It was very well repped. So I got it. Here, hold on. Here you go.
I didn't even know this was a place for patriots. I'm a fucking patriot, brother.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm just reading now. It's just funny. I had no clue what I walked into.
Oh, badass. Badass.
So
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do is, if we're doing that show thing, I mean, because what's really neat is the cameras and everything. I can control it like that and do what I want. So,
Follow you stream.
which is kind of neat. I'll be right back. I got to go let you know who in. I just set him up a new camera over here. So
Oh, rock
All
on.
right. All right. Who's the who?
Who's the who?
So I gotta go let you know who in. I'm like, who's the who?
Oh, Apex is his neighbor.
Apex.
Okay. Apex is there. See, I don't know all this shit. I'm the new guy.
Right?
I'm the new guy. I
Apex.
can know a goddamn thing.
was-
We got Kimberly. How you doing, Blueberry Pies? We got fucking 5 pound coffee guy over here. We got Camper over here.
well,
And
I've been in Canada for the last 10 days. So
Oh, you're in Canada?
Yeah.
No, no,
He
he's
was
in
for
Indiana.
10 days.
Indiana.
No. I
Fuck
was
yeah,
I was
nobody-
in Canada for the last 10 days.
Somebody's in fucking Ohio. I don't know where. I mean,
That's
shit.
me.
Oh, hi, Kimberly's Ohio. Blueberry Kimberly, Ohio. That's what I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Wiz is
Huckleberry
the
and
blueberry king, though,
Pennsylvania.
when it comes to pies.
Welcome in, Washburn Willie. Welcome in.
Who's the king of the pies?
That would be
Wiz.
Wiz.
That'd be Willie the Wizard.
Yep.
Willie the Wizard. Did you say your name's Willie?
Wizard.
Oh, I thought you said
Wizard
Willie.
of Oz.
Willie.
Wizard of Oz. I
Why
think
did
Speakers.
they call me the Wizard of Oz because I actually live in the land of Oz the Ozarks. Ozarks.
Oh well, I heard Willie.
Oh, okay.
So I called you Willie the Wizard. I don't know. You're not Willie. Okay, Wizard. I get it. Ozark.
It's all
Pie.
good. It's all good.
Okay, what's better, cherry pie or apple pie?
Blueberry pie.
I didn't say blueberry pie.
That's the best.
What am I? This is fucking like talking to Joe fucking Biden here. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You like apple pie or
A
cherry
cherry.
pie?
Blueberry and cherry are my favorites. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go easy on you. Now shut up. I'll listen to you guys now.
It's all
I
good.
can have fun all fucking night, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I need to change my name though. Holy shit. That's my charity name.
I
Hey,
don't
Wiz.
do
Hey,
apple
Wiz.
pie because my
I
daughter.
gotta go get Chris.
She's
Hold on, Kim. I want to hear what you got to say, but he's going to get Chris. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, I am. No.
Dun, 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 dun.
And Huckleberry's got 30 eggs.
So funny till it starts bleeding. Right? So fun and games till blood starts flowing.
So you were saying, Kim?
Yeah, go on, Kim.
I don't do apple pie anymore because Charlotte's highly allergic to apples now.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
My
I'm calling
daughter,
that out right
my
now. That's
daughter-
bullshit.
my daughter is highly allergic,
All
deadly
right.
allergic to apples.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not bullshit.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow, that is crazy. That's like being nuts, like allergic to nuts.
No kind of apple whatsoever anymore.
Well,
Apple?
Huckleberry's
Are you
got-
serious?
She used to go out and steal the
Apple?
mom used to have winter apple trees that the frost had to hit them first before they was ripe.
Bam! They fucking hit him.
And Charlotte used to go out and pick them during the summer when they was green and eat them. And they
So that
made them
causes
in
diarrhea,
bread.
though. That
and
causes
for-
diarrhea because they're
after
sour, Kim.
Summer hit.
Kim,
Or after the first frost hit.
don't eat the green ones, Kim.
And then when she got her tongue pierced, she started swelling up every time she even touched apples. And then it went to being around apples, smelling them and stuff. Her throat started closing.
oh, weird.
up on
Like
them.
she got some kind of buildup or something on them. I've
Yeah.
never heard of that. But yeah.
What
Huckleberry's
happens if
got
she
Huckleberry
looks at him?
pie.
What if she looks at him, Kim? Where are we at?
Well, looking, it depends on if she's close enough to touch it or smell it.
So don't touch it,
Her
but you can
throat-
look at it. All
Her
right.
throat will start.
That's screwed
Word
up.
for Billy, some would say that it's all about the vaccinations, man. All these new allergies and all these new illnesses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The SIDS and the Down syndromes and all the bullshit.
I
Yeah.
didn't take no shot. I ain't got no fucking shots. I ain't no
This
shot.
stuff
No
started
shot.
Good for you.
happening to her
Good for
right
you.
before the covert stuff came in effect.
But if you want to get the shot, go get a
What-
shot. I don't care what you do.
tongue pierced.
Right, right.
Get your
You
shot.
can have
Get your
mine.
shot. You can have my shot.
You can have my shot. You go
Hey,
get
Yeah,
hey.
really.
I even help buy you a shot if you want a shot. Yeah, whatever. I want to help people, man. What the fuck?
right.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Just don't
Sorry,
need
I
one,
watched my
no
mouth.
one. Personally.
Sorry. My mouth is dropping the
Most of us in the chat
You can ask. I don't know
has
what it
not
sounds
had
like on
the
the other
shot.
side. You know what I mean?
Right. But hey, some people had the shots. I got friends that got the shots. I don't care if they got the shots. They needed the shot. They needed the shot. They felt like they got it. They're better shape
Yeah.
with the shot. So go get
Okay.
it. Yeah, then they get COVID after they get the shot, and then they got COVID again. I ain't got COVID. I ain't got shit. I ain't got none of these problems. I ain't fucking.
Right, right. Exactly.
I don't go like this all over my face when I'm out walking around and shit. I don't go, you know. Oh, there's our camper. She's frozen.
And she's muted again.
She looks like the
It is
Unabomber's mother. Are you the Unabomber's mother?
No, that's Nightingale. She's cold because it's under 70 degrees.
It's chilly.
See, that's why I don't believe it. 70 degrees, she got a hoodie on.
I know, right?
And she's eating pizza and she says she's camping. I think this whole fucking story is out of whack right here.
Oh no, it's normal for Southern California.
I'm camping, it's 70,
Yeah.
I'm wearing a hoodie and I'm eating pizza.
Right.
So, hey, Wiz.
You can't make this shit up.
Fucking
up,
California as fuck. Look at she's laughing. Look at her face.
Getting a lot of talkback from your background there.
Oh shit, she's got a perfect smile. Holy shit.
It's cold. Oh,
She got a blunt bigger than Texas. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're getting Chris set up.
That fucking battery blow up. Her head might pop like a zit right here. Boom! Right on the fucking screen. That fucking thing's huge. You see the size of that fucking thing? That battery's like that.
Put it back up there, Nightingale.
Come on, let's see that bad boy. Or that bad girl. I should call it a bad girl. Come on, let's see the size of that thing. Come on. Come on! Look at the size of that. She put it up by her forehead. That fucking thing. Holy shit.
it's a puff stick.
All right. Ain't no blueberry pie for sure. Hey Kim, what do you think of that thing she's sucking on?
Don't answer, Kim. Don't answer.
Kim,
I got a little one.
you got a little one? Well, hey, at 2,000 miles an hour, it's all the same, right?
I got one of the flat ones.
You got a black one. All right.
It works and it makes our job easier.
There's so many good reasons why I don't think Sick Pat ever got the camera. Reason why it never came.
Oh, look at that campfire.
Oh, nice and warm. It was cold on that bike ride. Oh.
That does look nice. Campfires are always nice. I'm having fun picking on you, though. You've done a hoot.
So you guys, I'll be right back. I need to charge my phone a little, okay? So I'll be back in like 10 minutes, okay?
Okay, we'll be here. We'll be right here.
All right, bye-bye.
She's going to charge that up. See, they don't have electricity in California. It's rough out there. The power grid gets shut down. Looks like,
Was popped out again.
yeah, he popped like a zit. Woke the bear. Oh, I'm reading the chat now. Let's see. She's riding to the cliff. Yikes. Oh, that was from earlier. Well, that's pretty cool. I met all you guys. I didn't expect to pop in here. I got something to do. Who is DFDA? That's a charity I run. I founded it in 2014. That's why when I came in here and I'm screwing around and I'm cussing and stuff like that, I probably don't look very good. But it's a foundation. I should have changed my name. Drive for Diabetes Awareness. So check it out, man. But I'm in Florida and I don't have a shirt on because we like in the house. Why would I wear a shirt? It's nice out, you know. We just wear swim trunks or shorts, boxer shorts, right, Kim?
Yep.
You know, you live up north or and it's colder, you're gonna wear it. I don't even have socks. I didn't have shorts on. Wake up and wear shorts. No socks. No. So it's gonna get cold in Ohio soon there, Kim.
I know it, and I ain't even ready.
It's coming. But you don't have it bad in Ohio. I'm a Minnesota guy. No, I'm from Minnesota originally. I know what cold is. International Falls is 150, 60 miles from Duluth, Minnesota. Now that's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cold. That's cold. Right now it's about like 50 degrees down by the water in Lake Superior because the wind blows. It's just pathetic. I left. I want to stay in that crap.
It gets colder and more snow here than what it does in Tennessee.
Yeah, right.
I lived out in Tennessee for like 13, 14 years.
Right.
And then I came back to Ohio, where same area that I was born and raised in.
But there ain't nothing to do in Ohio. They don't even have a baseball team.
No, but there's plenty of us country folks.
Oh, country folks. Well, I like country. Why? A lot of Ohio is country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least the part where I live.
Yeah, way out nowhere, and you don't want to be bothered until you want to, right?
Like I said earlier, my mom's in her 80s, and she still has the farm that her and Daddy bought before I was born.
Oh, wow.
And it's 16 acres, and Mama's still living there.
If I was her, I'd sell the damn thing, and I'd go on a cruise. I'd travel the world until I died. I'd spend all my money.
Nope. Mom's hanging on to her 16 acres for the grandkids and great-grandkids.
Yeah, the grandkids, they'll get it, and then they'll sell it, and then it'll be gone. And oh, boy.
Nope.
No? You hang on to it? You going to hang on to it?
Well, I ended up with the house right down the road from Mom and Dad's that
well, you got to rent it out, make some money.
Earlier, they had 2 properties.
Well, you rent it out, make some money?
Well, neither one of our properties is actually farm-wise.
Yeah.
We're in a farming area, but Mom's 16 acres, a lot of it's woods. Mm-hmm. So they got it preserved for animals. And then I own 1.5 acres that has a great big house on it, that the house is over 200 years old.
Dang!
And
check the foundation on that thing.
The foundation,
yeah,
on all of my buildings here has all concrete.
Okay,
every
good.
one of my foundations is built. They have concrete under them.
Check for termites, and you'll be good. Yeah.
And my big red barn out back is Amish made.
Big red barn. Is it red?
Huh?
Is it red?
Yep.
Got to be red, right? If it's not red, it's not a barn, is it? Come on, you know.
It's a great big where they had the cattle and everything.
Yeah, yeah. We got a platoon in the house. Do you see that? Platoon's here. What's platoon? They lost a wizard, they said. You got Huckleberry Hound, deer in the house. Deer Butch.
Yep. Huckleberry.
Yeah, Huckleberry, man.
Don't know what happened to Wiz. Wiz popped out.
Wiz fell off the cliff with Nightingale. We were in a bike ride, and next thing I know, they went bloop. They're both gone. Fucking Cam gone, they gone. Whoa!
There's Wiz.
Holy shit, there is reincarnation. Welcome back there, Willy Wizard.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. No, my generator ran out of fuel, and I had to go refuel it, and that's how that works.
Oh,
that guy, he's all right. That guy over there, he's all right. That's the wizard. I'm trying to figure this shit out, trying to hold my hand with that guy. What the fuck?
There you go.
So where'd Nightingale go? She dropped?
Yeah, she had to go charge her phone because you know how it is in California, and the electric's a fucking nightmare. So she's a little short on electric. She's getting her phone charged. She's going to come right on back. She's going to party with us.
The campfire. Right.
Campfire.
Yeah.
Hey, I should go get my wig on, man. You guys haven't seen this. This is some crazy shit. I got a wig that I put on, right? No, I'm not a freaking. No, I'm married 20-some years. Don't worry, all that shit. Fucking driving me nuts. It's a funny wig, man. Wait, you're gonna get a hoot. It crack you up. I'll be back. I'm gonna go log off. Hang on. You'll laugh.
Wizard Huckleberry's in the house in the chat.
I saw that. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that before I left. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Dear
Huckleberry.
Butch is in.
Yeah. Dear Butch was here?
Yeah, he still is, I think. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Washburn, I put a campfire in the background. Can't really see it.
Oh, the campfire? Is she back? She can't be back.
No, it's on Wiz's.
The background.
The background is.
No, there's somebody else has got like a circle with a. There's like somebody's cams there that shouldn't be there.
Oh, that's the notification area.
It says Irish Misfit and it's blocking it, but he's not there.
Oh, no, he's getting things set up. That's just a placeholder. See, I can do that too. If I shut off the cam.
Oh.
That's a placeholder for the video.
Oh. I've never been on none of this stuff. I don't even know how to freaking stream. I never click touch shit.
Right.
So I got myself a wig. You can't even see it that good. Fucking. What the hell? Why is it so black? So dark. See, this is and I wear sunglasses, right? And they're dark sunglasses. And I just have a ball. Oh, yeah, nice dark sunglasses. Oh, yeah. Put it up.
And the tires. Cheers. He's in the chat.
That's my dude.
Fire in the bowl.
Is it 420?
It's 420 somewhere. Fuck it.
Really? I can't do that. See, I got my charity name here, and we don't touch that stuff. We love that stuff, but we don't touch it. We've inhaled much. We've never, not inhaled, we've exhaled. He's dying over there. Kim, you hitting the bong?
Nope.
Oh, I got to get my bandana on. Hang on.
But Dave and Apex, they got some serious hardware. I'll say that.
Yeah, whenever Dave comes back on, I have 2 books I wonder if he's interested in.
What kind of books are there, lady?
The one is Princesses of
that's book.
Fire in the bowl.
It's a special book.
Of Ireland.
What, Kim?
What is it called, Char? Princesses of Ireland.
Princess of Ireland. I'm the Princess of Florida.
And then the other one's called the Revels of Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Revels of Ireland. Cool.
And they're 2 big, thick books.
They're thick, are they?
Huh.
I don't like thick books. I don't like reading books, man. I read like a 2-page story and that's it. More than 2 pages. Fuck it. They got too
Since
much to
he's
say.
from,
Too much to say.
from Ireland and stuff, Irish.
Tell me, Kim, what's it like to get lost in a book?
I don't know because I don't read. That's the reason.
Hi, wizard. Come on, fix this shit. You know the answer. You read books. Dungeon and Dragons. You were a Dungeon and Dragon. You played the game. You rolled the dice. Tell me about it. Ozzy Osbourne. Come on, wizard. I know you were a headbanger.
Well, I mean, the experience of reading a book is if you're actually pulling. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
It's like I'm pulling the memories out of my mind.
Oh, okay.
I generate the story in my head, and it's like waking up a memory as I'm reading the story.
I usually just sit like I'm sitting right now, turn the lights off, and I make up a story in my head.
Well, you can do that too. You can do that too.
No, but I'm serious. I can't read a book. It's like I can't watch a movie anymore. It's 2 hours. And every time I spend 2 hours watching the damn movies, I'm so pissed off. But after an hour into it, you can't leave it, and they suck. It ain't like the 1980s and 90s. It ain't Star Wars and Dukes of Hazzard. So,
right.
So you do like I've been doing. You get on the internet and you go back through and you find the Little House on the Prairie and you watch the episodes.
All right, but I got to go get my rice pudding, all right?
All right, you go get your rice pudding, bud.
Get my rice pudding, all right.
Have a good one. So, Dave, you're back.
Is this crazy eyeglass night?
Because
if it is
for him.
If it is, I'm ready. I am straight up ready.
So, did you bring back the syrup?
The syrup, Canadians aren't letting a lot of shit back in, into the United States. I'm not kidding. You can't go over one. It took me a fight to get across, except the border guard in Canada said you're supposed to have a shot, take that stupid whatever swab 2 days prior. And I said, they don't give that test in the United States. So how the hell am I going to get in your country? And so he looked at my card and he goes, go on. And so I went in there, but I went to the border, right at the border up in Washington, right at the border, like from Seattle, go straight up, right at the border. They have on the Canadian side, they have the store, where you can buy everything Canadian, right? Well, they were both closed.
They were both closed.
Yeah, for inactivity.
Nice shades.
You like my shades? Yeah.
I like the shades.
Yeah, they're nice. They got, cushions.
Thank you. Yeah, let me take a closer look. Wizard ain't got shit on. He can't hang with you and I.
Yeah, see, they got cushions on it.
He ain't got game like you and I.
Yeah, it's like
you can't see my goggles.
You see, you got to get in the game there, Wiz. Come on, man.
Yeah, you can't see mine. Mine are invisible.
He has Wonder Woman goggles, the invisible ones, just like her plane.
All right, Washburn. You have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Who are you talking to?
Washburn Billy in chat.
Oh, in the chat.
Yeah, he says he's got to go. He's got to get another. He's got another 10-hour day tomorrow.
Oh shit! We're at 12. You're gonna do 10. Fuck it.
All right.
12.
Dream well, Patriot.
3 days. 12 hours. Call it a week.
All right.
Okay.
Hey! Is that Fauci? That looks like Fauci. Wear the mask. Wear 3 masks. Get your booster shot. Come on. Motherfuckers. Look at this. Social distancing. You have to get closer than 6 motherfucking feet to read it.
Socialism.
Oh, socialism distancing. Oh, shit. Hey, by the way, I didn't have the heat up high enough on my rice pudding. The fucker's been on there an hour and it ain't even done.
Oh, wow.
So we got the other route. Now what do I do? You ever undercooked it? Keep cooking.
No, because you just keep cooking and
You keep cooking. You keep cooking. You look at it. You stir
turn
it
up the
up.
heat a little bit and then stir
I
it a little
did.
bit.
I stirred it. I licked it. Opened it. Then I give it a little slap. And I set it back in the pan.
There we go.
I like that. I like that mask there, Misfit. That looked good.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them. One for Chris and one for me and whoever else we decide to save.
There you go.
You guys, hey, there you go. There you go.
Hey, can we get a fire in a bowl?
We can get a fire in the bowl. Fire in the bowl.
In the bowl.
I can't do that here because I'm working with my charity here. I got my charity name. We don't even look at it. We don't.
That's
smoke
okay.
it.
That's your problem, not ours.
We
We're
only,
Yeah.
we
Sorry.
only exhale.
Sorry for you.
Yeah, sorry
Alright.
for you.
We're sponsors of every kind of weed you could think of.
Well, hey, Wiz, I will tell you what. Whatever Chris did with his strawberry surprise, it smells just like a bowl of strawberries.
Oh, wow.
It smells like strawberries. All I did was shake the can, lift it up, not look, and it smelled like a bowl of strawberries.
All right, awesome.
Irish, that's in your Kush.
Strawberry cough. Strawberry cough.
All right, awesome.
Strawberry cock.
Hello?
See, hey, it's Chris. He's right there.
He says strawberry cock. All I'm hearing is cock. I got some bad feedback going on. Like,
Yeah, Ken. Yeah, we got all kinds of bad sound coming out of your.
bad strawberries, man.
Ooh, wait, I'm having problems here?
No,
No,
Ken.
you're good. You're good.
Oh,
There
okay.
was somebody else trying to come in, Ken Bergenson.
Yeah. So it's strawberry what?
Cough. Like,
Oh,
Cough.
strawberry cough. What is that?
Weed.
weed.
Oh, it's weed. Oh, well, all you gotta do is say it's weed.
Medicine.
Here, wait. Here, we'll make it.
Medicine. I like give medicine. It's legal
Well,
in Florida.
That's what it is. I mean,
Guess-
a lot
guess
of
what?
us do it for the medication wise.
Guess what? It's
Chicken
weed.
butt.
It's weed.
It's weed.
Yeah, but it's medicine for a lot of us with
Oh,
the
yeah.
pains and the
And I'll tell you,
Yeah.
weed saves lives every day.
yes.
We
Yeah,
all save lives.
There's a lot of
We
people
do.
alive. Yeah,
We
but there's a
save
lot of-
lives.
There's a lot of people alive because I smoke weed.
Hey, we save lives, right?
Right, that's right. There's a lot of people alive because I smoke weed.
I believe it.
Everything I got here.
Because
Right.
alcohol is the worst fucking thing anybody
and
can
and
touch.
you're alive because
Oh,
you
shit.
smoked it.
Don't drink. Just don't
Exactly.
drink alcohol.
With
Yeah.
the
All right.
heart
Take that one?
issues and that.
You end up like me if you drink alcohol.
Yeah, but you don't.
You get fucked up.
When I smoked the right weed medicine,
Did it help you, Kim?
slow down my heart to where I don't end up with all the fibrillations and defibs and
Do you smoke it or do you like do the gummies or do you do the oil or
I smoke it.
you just smoke it straight up? Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I feel that I need it, when I start hurting or my heart starts.
At what age did you start smoking the good stuff? At what age did you start smoking weed, Kim?
When I was
10?
around 14.
14. Okay, cool.
'Cause
I'm
we
just
found
curious.
out that I had heart issues between
yeah.
14 and 15.
Right. No, I got you. I'm sure the whole family had heart issues. So everybody smokes weed, right? Okay, but when I was, not everybody does. I didn't mean to say that. But I'm always curious about the people that are like 50, 60, 70, and they just started smoking weed because they realized it helped them. And they kicked the bottle that's been killing them. A lot of them are already dead before they get to 70 because of their livers and drinking and killing people on the road and everything else. Every fucking phone call is from alcohol. Alcohol is the worst. I love it. I miss it, but I wouldn't touch that shit. Ooh, no.
No, I don't drink. I don't drink at all. I haven't
Can't
since
do it.
I was 20 years old.
Can't do it. Some people do. Some people can do it, and good for them, and they can fuck up their lives. I ain't playing it. Right,
I'm Irish.
Well, you can drink all you want. We're not talking about your
he's got
bloodline.
alcohol in his bloodstream.
Irish, they start drinking at 8.
So did Sick Pat.
Black and tan, sitting there in a bar at 10. Fucking, they're a different breed. We're not talking about you guys.
What are you talking about? They fill bottles with that shit. And
Hell yeah. Little rum for the kids. Little rum.
You're like the Russians. The same thing. The Russians, they have vodka when they're 5.
Right.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hey, Wiz, look, ready?
What's he got? Knack.
NAC.
Yes.
Knack.
What they said about that, right?
What's
that?
that?
They said about this. This is a supplement. However, that they found that this actually, this they change it to a prescription now, because this can actually deter the Delta variant. Period.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
but which one? Yeah, but Misfit, which one? Because there's 28 different ones.
What do you mean? As far as as
the variants?
All of them.
All of them?
Yep.
No, fuck that. Drink some bleach.
What is
Get
it?
it
What
fucking
is it?
right. Drink a little bleach, all right?
Okay, so let me
bleach.
Hold on. Let me explain something.
Bleach.
What is that?
NAC is an amino acid that its main job is to protect cellular structures. If you have liver disease or kidney stones or kidney problems and you want them to get cleared, like you're an alcoholic and you want your liver flushed, you take that. Well, what they found out is that this literally, it's literally a free radical disruptor. It doesn't allow the protein to bond. It actually it blocks the protein. So if COVID,
like xylitol,
that's
xylitol,
what I need.
It comes in and it can't hit it. If you got this going in your system, you can't get it.
That knack. Hey, Misfit. If I gave my wife those pills, would it help her shut the fuck up?
No, unfortunately, we don't have anything that I'm aware of for that.
You know, you're out here trying to sell drugs, and I need help. And never mind.
I can sell you an $800 pair of earplugs.
I already tried to fake I was deaf. It didn't work. No. She just slapped me. Oh, I heard her coming next time. She said, "You ain't deaf because you were running." Yeah. So.
Yeah, Washburn. Oh, hey, there's Ghost.
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 Hey, Ghost.
Hey,
hello.
Isn't that guy dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we keep him around.
I thought he was dead.
He is.
Hey, Ghost.
Asses. Who's asses?
Yeah. Yeah. Irish.
Yes. We're going to be with our project. Remember, we're all going to be on the project. You're going to have to get everybody some nice mics and stuff like that and cameras. That's what I'm working
Valentine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if we're all going to have a show, we're going to have to, like a show of shows. This is going to be our standard. So I like it.
Here's Dear Butch.
Dear Butch has got a microphone.
Does it work?
Hey, I didn't ask to be on this goddamn show, okay? I didn't ask to come in here. I clicked the fucking link. I got sent over by some guy in a fucking shed in a goddamn trailer. And y'all fucking put me on a goddamn show. Fuck. I'm going to get my rice
welcome
pudding.
in. Welcome in.
My rice pudding, man. Fuck it. I ate my meat. I get my pudding.
Oh, we can't hear right now.
There we go. I can hear you now.
Oh, there you are. We can hear you too. What's happening?
Nothing. I got home early. It was rain freaking day today, so I got
You're
home
so
early.
far away,
Nah, I'm just doing what I do.
right? But you're so far away from the camera. What's going on?
I couldn't get it going on a laptop, so I had to do my phone.
Oh, really?
I know I'm working on it. Hey, this is a work in freaking progress, man.
Hey, dear Butch.
Hey, yeah.
Come on.
Come on, man. Fucking work it, man.
Come on, man.
Cheers. Let's do it.
You're from Minnesota. I know that accent.
Oh, that's Minnesota, yeah.
Yeah,
for
you're
sure.
fucking Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota.
No. There's no Wisconsin people in Minnesota.
It's all the fucking same.
Nope.
It's all part of the
All the
Great
same.
White North.
All the same of the same social liberal bullshit. I'm sick of, brother, and I'm sick of it today.
No, hey, most of Minnesota's very red.
It's a very shithole type of state.
Bullshit.
Oh,
I
there's
call you out on
John.
that, fucker.
It's a shithole. Trump said it was a shithole. It's a shithole. And I'm calling it a shithole, so it's a shithole.
You can call it whatever you want. I live here.
Yeah, I used to live there. I fucking left 32 years ago to that shithole. Duluth, Minnesota.
See what I mean?
Duluth,
See, that's
Minnesota,
very
Brainerd,
close.
and all that fucking shit.
Well,
Yeah.
they do.
Actually, if you have the close,
I spent a lot of time in outstate Minnesota. They're good people.
They're good people. Fucking up the United States by voting for
Yeah, this
fucking
is actually a good mic.
Jab and Joe.
Look the boxes over here if you read all the
Fucking-
specs on this.
I'm just
fucking
gonna wait
silly.
until we're done with this rant here. Then
Yeah.
Camera
Yeah.
is a 60 frames per second.
I have a
camera.
microphone now.
Yes.
Yeah,
I saw
look
that.
at
It says it
the
can do 60
microphone.
frames, but I haven't been able to get it over 50. I don't know why. Well, it's because it is what it is. So
It looks like you're ready to start singing.
Yeah, let's hear it, brother.
Who is this scumbag knuckle
No,
dragging freak?
here's what I don't do. I don't sing. do I sound like I have a singing voice?
Well,
Sure.
the mic looks like a singer's mic.
Well, yeah, I even have a freaking filter for it, dude. Look at that. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, wow. Check you out. Yeah.
How
yo,
come none of you guys are wearing your mask? They said you got to wear a mask, you know? Fucking put a mask on.
Hey, Wiz, who let this freak up here?
Where's your
I
fucking
did.
mask?
It's my fault.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's my fault.
Hey,
I take
I
responsibility.
do it. Sorry.
So, yeah, we're not sure exactly what.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just try to be ourselves pretty much. We're not trying to put on a, you know, that's pretty much what it is. We
You're
talk
not
about,
listening. You're not listening to Jab and Joe. He said wear a mask.
oh, we don't wear a
All right?
mask.
Wear a mask. See the mask?
Yeah.
You guys are funny.
But, so, dear Butch, what have
Yes,
you been
sir.
up to?
Me, just working. I don't, I can't, I got home early because of my, we had a rain delay and we can't get materials right now. I'm in construction, as you guys know,
Fucking China.
and I can't
Motherfucker.
get freaking materials
Fucking
right now.
Canada.
We had a rain out. And so I'm like, we got all this work to do and I can't do it because
Nobody's
I don't have
doing it.
materials, and it was raining, and everything's freaking muddy, and so I'm just
Oh, wow.
Everybody's smoking weed. Nobody
Oh,
fucking
can we-
working.
Hey, I can do that.
Nobody will fucking work no more. We're all smoking weed.
No, I work.
Oh, no, we work. We all, one way or another, we work.
I'm
We all
not saying
got
you're not. I'm just talking shit, you know. I know you work. I can tell you work.
Work it, baby. Come on, work it. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Brandon.
let's go,
fucking-
Brandon.
That is forever. Dude. That is permanently changed. That has been.
God.
It's
Yeah.
so classic. They make their
Oh.
own.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that you've got how many names now? So you're either a Karen, you're a Brandon, or you're
Kevin.
I got warned on a chat room. I go, let's go, Brandon. I only said it one fucking time, right?
Or you could
And
be a
the motherfuckers warned me. They said that's politics. I said, you gotta be joking, right?
Camera.
You can't say that. No, you can't say let's go, Brandon. He got canceled.
He got canceled.
See what I mean?
Well, fuck them and they're canceled.
What is the
fucking cancel me. I don't care.
Wait till they cancel Blue's Clues.
Blues?
This?
What? Wait. When did it?
Oh yeah, that's a Zoom.
Hey, it's not
All
me.
right.
It doesn't work.
All right,
in
sorry
here.
about that.
Watching actual
But
Zoom
the knuckle
meetings,
dragon
that works
freak.
good.
Wait,
Yeah.
we all need to hear what Don has to say.
focal zip? Is that what that is? The down button?
Yeah, this right here.
Who let this diabetes awareness fucktard up in here?
What? Who are you talking to?
Diabetes awareness fucktard who thinks he knows better than everybody else.
Hey, you
Thinks
listen
he knows
here.
better than fucking who thinks he knows better than the rest of us.
Hey.
Fuck you, you piece of shit.
You two know each other or something?
No, he's just going off on me. I'm having a laugh.
Oh God!
Just a piece of shit that you've let up here to fucking disturb the rest of the people. Why do you let this shit up here? Why do you let this crap walk the face of the earth? Why don't you just hit him with the car?
Don being a typical Don.
Yeah.
Oh, Donnie boy.
A can of worms there, didn't I?
Donnie.
Don being Don.
I'm gonna call
You
Kim.
dirtbag piece of fucking shit.
No,
You
I knew
liberal
it.
knuckle dragon fucktard.
I knew it. These guys know each other.
Hey,
I'm fucking dying. You guys kill me today.
this might be.
That's some funny shit. Oh.
Hi.
Oh my God.
Hey Don.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing, Don? Don,
What's up, all you tolerant fucktards?
fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
Especially you, dear Butch.
Fuck.
Dirtbag, no load, cocksucking piece of shit.
Come on, kiss my
You guys
ass.
let this liberal fucktard
Are we
walk
gonna
up
go
in
that
here
route?
and start
Are we
saying
just gonna
shit?
have a serious conversation about something?
Right.
People fucktards.
I'm sorry.
Sounds like
Serious
they're having fun.
we're in the wrong place for a serious conversation.
I know that. Well,
Fire in the bowl.
fuck that. Fire the ball. Let's do
Fire in
it.
the bowl.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, no shit. So what's the backstory here?
Hey, I'll put on my Aaron hat. How's that?
Where'd Don go? He took off.
Come on.
Come on.
Now it goes.
All right. All right, let's go. Come on, give me shit.
I'll give you some of these. Hey, Kim.
Give me.
Hey,
Kimster. Kimorama.
Right.
Kimorama.
Kimalulu? Where's Kim when you need her?
For the,
I was gonna have Kim talk to him.
that's kind of weird.
Jimmy,
She's probably at the little girl's room.
she's talking to her daughter.
It's on
Oh,
mute.
yeah.
Where am I getting that light from?
Yes.
Well,
So, anything new out there today? What
Yeah.
Biden step? What happened?
There's a video that came on, and I'm inclined to believe that this is true, that it's really happening. However, Don T may come up and say otherwise because he has a better insight than I do.
I'm calling bullshit before we start the story. Go ahead.
Okay.
I double bullshit that. I triple bullshit.
This is a
Go ahead.
fucking tough room.
Go ahead, Joe.
This is a fucking tough room, man.
Come on,
Truckers,
get you. Yeah.
truckers are lined up in the ports right now. Multiple sources say that the truckers are lined up in the ports, and they're not offloading the ships to go on the trucks. And in fact,
the ports aren't operational.
Yeah.
Now
Now,
they don't have the manpower.
hey, Wiz. Now, since I was at the airport today, because I got back today, I talked to a Delta pilot, and the Delta
Fucking
pilot,
go.
not Delta, and then the Southwest pilots. They're all on strike. They're
Okay,
all on strike.
that's probably all part of this. I think those dock workers are union too.
Yep. Yep.
So that includes San Diego, Seattle, and everything on the on the west.
I was in Seattle just last week, so it's crazy. The port, the whole area is filled. Nothing's coming in.
Right. And there's
Oh, wow.
trucks that are sitting idle. So we're not getting our goods. They're creating this shortage. Somehow this shortage is being created.
Yeah, it's being created. That's what I said.
It's just like the lumber shortage. There was no reason for a lumber shortage, so they wouldn't have to fucking ship stock.
No, what they did, no, the lumber industry decided, everybody's buying lumber. Let's raise the price and see how far
The
we can get away
Canadians are
with.
doing it. Some fucking Canadians aren't making enough wood, sending it south. We need your fucking wood, Canada. You got all the fucking wood, man. Why is my lumber so expensive?
All that amazing
Fucking
Canadian maple.
Yeah, all that maple that you can't put on the fucking shelf so I can buy maple syrup. Oh, fuckers.
You need that wood for skateboards, damn it.
I wanted to tell the border guard I want a refund because I came for maple syrup.
I think it was the same people that banned. It's the same people that banned Aunt Jemima.
I'm gonna send Trudeau a bill. You know
they
what
took
I
her
mean?
off they took her off the bottle. Then they took the Indian off the butter. Then get the fuck out of here. They got a guy on Playboy magazine. Oh,
they're talking, maple syrup. They're fucking Canadians' bloodline. I mean, I think they shoot maple syrup with heroin, just because, But I want a refund. That sucked. I mean,
fuck, I'm gonna class action lawsuit their ass. Bam.
Yep.
Oh yeah, see, you gotta bring it up one level.
So what kind? Did they give you a bunch of shit at the border? How was it crossed?
No, they didn't give me any shit at the border. I mean, you're supposed to take a test 2 days prior and show that you're negative on the test to come into Canada. But I pulled up just for the guy to turn me around. That's what I was expecting because I didn't take the friggin' test. I don't need the goddamn test, but that's fine. And he looked at me. He just waved me through like, fuck it. We hate Trudeau. That's what he said. He covered his mic and said, "We hate Trudeau."
Carpenter just made a point. I know about that. They plant 2 trees for every 1 tree they cut down.
That is true.
Yeah, well, that's fucking great because the cost of lumber is fucking down off the roof, and we need lumber. Okay, we got to build fucking homes. So fuck them and their 2 to 1 because I ain't got no fucking lumber down here in Florida. Okay,
it's all that fast growth shit wood.
I'm gonna fucking start taking seashell out of the fucking ocean and making homes. Fuck it.
Well, that's why I got.
I mean,
I live in the forest.
Yeah.
I
live in a seashell.
I got over 80. So,
Wiz, you're breaking up.
Hi, Huckleberry.
I've got 80 acres of trees. That's all I got. Trees.
Hey, so can we do some show and tell with our THC guys? Some weed. I'd like to see weed from all over the world here. We got some nice buds to show on the screen. Anybody got any good buds?
Yeah, I'll sell it.
We could do show and tell.
Okay, so here we go.
Oh shit!
So here we go.
Yeah.
These right here is a Christopher LaGrange signature series, Apex signature series plant that came via the journey from sausage gravy biscuit. No,
this is the backseat.
Nice.
Oh, this
are you taking
the bad? He's ruining my commercial. Fuck you.
Are you taking sponsorship for this bottle of gorgeous bloom? Life?
That's just a little bit. Yeah, there.
Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, look at it. Oh shit!
It's not trimmed right, but
Yeah,
whatever. It smokes.
That's okay. You got lazy. That's all.
Wait, Carpenter
Was
says
that a
he's
bug
a
in there?
fan. Let him
That's
in.
nice.
Let
That's nice.
Carpenter in.
I thought I saw a bug in there.
Here, wait. Give me the other jar too.
That's nice.
No. The clear jar. Just gotta show them like
Hey,
that.
Trump's back.
Why do you hate me, dear
Carpenter,
Butch?
come on in.
Here we go.
Why do you hate me?
Sorry,
Oh,
that's
look,
my
Why do you
fault.
hate me so much?
Look at that bud.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more.
Signature
Sorry.
series.
Sorry. No, I was just like, I didn't see it.
I saw a little bug in it.
Oh, I'd eat that fucking bug.
That bug was waving at us.
I'm all excited now.
You don't let the bug die. You let it go in you, and it goes in your body, and it lives, and it carries THC around your body.
So now we've got a bug watching the show too.
Where the fuck did that kind of? How in the hell did? What in the fuck are you? Who in the hell do you?
What's going on, man?
What in the fuck is going on? What in the fuck is going? Who in the hell?
Hey, Carpenter.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna stop working on that one. I'm gonna start working
Welcome
on
in,
the
man.
next question.
Okay.
Dear Butch, why do you hate me so much, brother? Why?
No,
what
I
do you hate?
don't.
Why do
No.
you hate me so bad?
No, don't. Hey, don't go after me.
Y'all be hating so
No,
bad.
exactly.
You really should
No,
not be hating
no.
so bad, brother.
Hey, Donnie. Cheers, man.
Yep.
Donnie, he was talking shit when you weren't in here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was not. Shut up.
It's so bad.
Bullshit.
Talker anyway.
Hold on.
Don't fuck with me. I don't want anyone.
Testify to it. Ready? Yes.
I don't want anyone
Yes.
getting Don pissed at me because Don's gonna kill me
That's what.
one day.
Dear, listen. It's just like this. I'll testify against you like this. Yeah, he did it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm glad you guys are having fun at my expense. Don't make Don pissed at me because I don't like it when Don's mad at me. I lose when Don's mad at me.
I'm looking at a dead guy in the center of the screen. What the fuck is that?
There's Carpenter. Hey, Carpenter, how you doing?
Hey, there you are. Look at you guys. We're all fucking old farts sitting around after 10 o'clock.
Hey, Carpenter.
Come on!
Nice
Where
pretty
my
beard.
toes at?
Okay, there you are, Don. You were muted.
That is the illustrious Lee Van Cleef, you knuckle dragging, no load motherfucker. And if you don't know who Mr. Van Cleef is, you shouldn't be up here on this goddamn illustrious dais.
I gotta get my buddy in here if he can make it. There's only room for one more person.
I don't.
Hey, Kim's mic's Kim, your mic is muted.
All right, you're in trouble now because fucking Patriot's here. He's gonna have 3 pieces of your ass.
Fuck the Patriots.
Oh, is that real? Okay, I didn't know you guys were familiar.
It's all over but crying now, bitch.
Well, don't call me bitch.
All right, so who was that?
Who is that guy? Who knows?
Dude, that's all you. Whoever the fuck that was, that's all you.
Yeah.
I have no idea who it was.
What?
It sounded like you knew who it was or something.
He was a cocksucking liberal piece of fucking shit. And that's what I was trying to tell everybody. But it's your panel, dude. It's your dais. You let motherfuckers up here. I don't. This ain't about me. But, it's all good.
Sometimes you make it about you, though.
I'm going dark.
Oh, I apologize. Sincerely, right now, I apologize for that.
Good luck, dear.
I know, I fucked myself, didn't I?
Yeah,
What?
you didn't even use lube.
Hey,
Look at
I
that.
just do what I do, man. Like it or not, that's the way I am. But I
I'm
respect
not
Don
a liberal.
because Don's a
You
good
ding
shit.
dong.
Look at
They
the
me
rack
off
on.
the famous Papa Cole. Okay.
I'm looking at a nice rack.
I like a nice rack. I
Mm,
love a nice rack.
yeah,
I'm talking about the one on that deer that's up on Carpenter's wall.
yeah.
No, so hold on. Hold on. Just so hold on. Time out. Hold on.
Well,
So this guy, I don't know who he is, gets up here and starts talking smack. And then Deer Butch gets up and he said something about Minnesota, which that takes about 3 seconds for Deer Butch. And and liberal fucktard, whoever he is, goes off on Deer Butch and goes off on Duluth and goes off on Minnesota as a whole. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but it's not allowed here. So I had to get up. And
thanks, man. Appreciate that.
that's not the way this works here. So,
Right.
I mean, I'm not Minnesota's biggest fan, but Carpenter's from there and Deer's from there, and there's a bunch of good people from there.
I live here because I was born here. That's it. My family's here. If I could choose another state, I probably would. But
no, you wouldn't. But that's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
I hate being a fucking blue state. The only state that voted for Carter in the '80 election.
Yeah, that's a badge that you probably shouldn't talk a lot about. But
what do you want me to do? I can't help it.
Not talk about it. That's for sure.
No, well, for sure, yeah. So whatever.
I was born there too, bruh. I mean, I don't know who the guy was. I thought he was Wiz's friend.
I don't.
Patriot came prepared.
I don't really care that much.
I'll shut up now.
I like trolls.
There, dear boy. Deer.
Hey, how's it going, man?
That's
Oh yeah, that's your black powder.
Yeah.
That's the one I wanted to see.
Hey, no, see, that's the one I wanted to see. You know, I'm finally on. I can see your gun.
Yeah. Nice.
So,
who's it made by?
It's got the
Thompson or a CBA or what? What is that? CBA?
Oh,
nice.
nice.
With the Brigera barrel.
Oh wow.
It's got the removable breech plug.
Yeah.
So you unload it, you can load it, and then you don't have to do the old, you don't have to fire it, you know. You can push everything out the back.
Oh wow.
But that's the one I was telling you about, dear.
That's cool. Yeah, thank you.
If you're gonna get one, get a nice one.
I want to get one.
The difference in this Brigera barrel is about 100 yards of accuracy. You can get 175, 200 out of a good muzzle loader. You can get about 300 out of this.
Right.
So you get what you pay for, you know.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, like, I'm not gonna. You can't buy a cheap gun.
No. That's kind of what I meant. You know, you got to kind of.
But Carpenter, I was watching game camera videos from the place I'm going to be hunting, and double throw tines and stuff, and all this weird. I'm not versed in that stuff, but double splits and stuff like that, and just this crazy looking deer, 12, 15 points and whatever. It's just really cool freaking deer.
Nice.
You know what? when I buy a firearm that I'm not too familiar with, all I got to do is go to a gun range on a Saturday, and there's about 25 people there that are willing to give you pointers and help you out, and even sight it in for you and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know, there's a muzzleloader hunting season here in Minnesota too, Butch.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
At the end, and you got that nice shooting house.
Yeah.
So that's a nice place to go sit where it's colder, because it's colder than hell during muzzleloader in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Nice warm spot to go sit and.
But see, I do my regular shotgun season out of my deer stand.
Yeah.
But muzzleloader is different. I go way out west to like South Dakota, almost South Dakota, right on the border, and it's nice little lowland area where after all the farm fields are picked and stuff, all the corn is gone, all the deer congregate down there, and there's freaking massive bucks. They shoot big deer every year down there.
Yeah, that's nice.
And that's I got a one-time opportunity to go hunt and maybe get a nice wall hanger like you've got, Carpenter.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a guy up at the gun range. You pay him $5, and he'll not bore sight it. He'll zero your scope or your sights, whichever. He'll zero them for you at whatever yardage you want. You know, if it's 200 or 100 yards, whatever, and he'll zero it for you, and you pay him like $5. And why would you do that? Well, number one is he's got a really nice bench rest, and he's got everything right outside of a window. So this bench rest, it's like a sled. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, lead sled.
Yeah. And so it's affixed, and there's no movement whatsoever. Once he gets it zeroed for you, then you commence to, playing around with your scope and at different ranges and everything, and then but the main thing is to get it zeroed first on the scope. And I pay to get it professionally done, because I know he's got the equipment that I
good at it, can do it quick.
Exactly. He's an old geezer, and I don't mind giving him $5.
Yeah.
We actually do that a lot I have a rifle range, and I'll sit and help people kind of zero in their scope and stuff.
Yeah, I do that a lot too. I like to do that. I find that quite entertaining.
I love watching other people shoot their guns.
So do I. I really like it when it's guys that are not really very experienced at all with guns, maybe shot a few here or there, but then I just think it's so fun.
And I'll tell you right now, when you're shooting 300 Win Mag, it will put your hearing protection to the test.
Oh yeah. That's one of the last guns I want to get is a 300 Win Mag.
I got one.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting one. I don't know what the hell I'd use it for. I suppose kill semis or something, but
well,
I kind of suck because I'm in shotgun zone, so I just shoot my 40-year-old 870. I get a deer every year, and nothing special, but.
Well, we talked about that, Butch. We got guys I used to hunt with. Would every other year they would upgrade their Matthew bows. Well, the Matthew bows back in those days, 12, 15 years ago, those were $800-900 bows. Some of them $1,200. And every other year, they'd take those fuckers and trade them in, and they'd get maybe $200, $300 trade in. They'd have to put another $700 or $800 to get the newest, latest, great. And I'm a firm believer in if you're comfortable with your equipment, stick with it.
Right.
I mean, don't you ain't gaining a couple of feet per second, gaining some fancy new finish on your shotgun doesn't mean shit. It's about you knowing, being comfortable with your gun and
putting it down.
Yeah.
You make
Yeah.
that.
My
You
favorite
make
gun.
that
My
firearm.
favorite gun on the face of this earth is a 1977 Remington Model 700 243.
That's a
It was
good
built
caliber.
in 77. That's my favorite gun on the planet.
I am a fan of 243 caliber.
Yeah, I like that. I like that gun. You got to be a little careful in the brush because it gets deflected easy, but you
Yeah.
can shoot a long ways, and it out to 300 yards. It brings a wallop with it too.
Oh, it'll go a lot further than that.
Oh
You
yeah,
get
but
that
I mean,
300 Win Mag, and you can go hunt that elusive buffalo.
oh yeah.
I used to have a 30-30. The only gun I ever sold was my Winchester 30-30 lever action, and I regret selling it because I've never sold a gun before. A hell of a good brush gun, but I can't
I've
hunt.
never
I
sold
can't
a
hunt
gun that I
rifle
didn't.
where I'm at.
Say whatever you want about the 300 Win Mag. It's a beast, I know, but it's
Oh,
still
hell
just a 30 caliber.
Yeah.
So it's still just a 30 caliber. The only thing is the recoil on it is it's really rough. It'll bruise your ass.
Apex.
What's up, Apex? Why are you getting smaller and smaller?
Am I getting smaller?
What the?
Lot.
Are we watching weather stream or what? What's going on here?
I don't know.
You got an echo going on like crazy.
Yeah, I know. Hang on.
I got muted for that earlier.
I mean, I think the only step up from the 300 Win Mag would be 300 Weatherby. You go 300 Weatherby and then on up to a 338 Lapua or 338 Magnum. There is a 338 Magnum too.
I don't know all that gun stuff like that. I just like around here everybody uses 30-06s and 270s and 12 gauges and 243s. They're all pretty standard. Most of the guys' coyote guns are 22 250s.
We shoot really long range here.
Yeah, see, we don't around here long range. It's a 300-yard poke here is pretty hard.
When you're up in the mountains or you're out in a big long flat desert, you know.
Yeah, that's a different deal.
And the size of the deer here are quite a bit bigger than whitetails.
Yeah.
Wait, where? What kind of deer? Whitetail or blacktail or what? What do you? Elk?
Mule deer are much bigger than whitetail.
For sure. 308. That's a boomer.
You know, a 308 to me that's like small.
It's freaking elk gun.
That's what my son talks with.
Before my old deer rifle was a M1 Garand 30-06. That was my old deer rifle, which I never got.
That's one too. Yeah, we good.
I'm gonna go out and buy a freaking muzzle loader tomorrow.
Man, I really want one of those M1 Garands.
It's the CVA Acura with the Bergera barrel. It's got to have the Bergera barrel. That's a German barrel that CVA bought so many of them. And they're made, you should get the book out. It's the barrel's made with like a nitrite. You can drop it in the ocean and it won't rust. You can't shoot the barrel out.
I want the mountain rifle.
Yeah.
The mountain rifle's got a slimmer profile, and when you're packing it up and down mountains and everything, it's a lot nicer. I'm not sitting up in a tree stand necessarily. I might be sitting on a rock on the top of a cliff or something.
Yeah. No, here it's pretty tight hunting here.
Yeah, I know it is. I'd actually like to go out there where you guys are and do some hunting.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun. If you got to be able to shoot quick, you know. This is what I'm trying to kill one with now.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
crossbow.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to use them here.
Yeah, I got my arms busted up, my left arm,
Yeah.
and I went into the surgeon, and she had asked me,
Dave.
like when I first got hurt, if I hunted, and I said, yeah, I hunt a lot. And she asked me if I bow hunted, and I said, yes, I do, a lot, and it never come up again. And
I've
so
got
I
a
got hurt in
crossbow.
July. I got hurt. I think it was in July.
I got
And
a
I think it
couple of
was
crossbows.
about this time in October when I came into her office one day and she handed me a piece of paper. And I said, what's that? And she goes, that's your crossbow license permit. I said, crossbow? She said, yep, you can hunt with a crossbow, she said. And then she made mine permanent so I don't have to redo it. So I'm permanent with a crossbow. I can hunt from a car. I don't. But I can hunt from a car as long as I'm off the roadway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
that's
looking.
Yeah.
I want to kill one. I want to kill one with this thing.
Hunting from a car in my state is totally illegal.
No, they're here. Here, you got to have a medical exemption or reason or whatever.
You've got to be like 100 yards off the end of the roadway.
It's been 2 years, but
These you have to be off the right of way. You got to be off the right of way. So like when you're driving out in Minnesota and you see the ditch and it goes out to that field. To that field is the right of way. I've got to be off. I've got to be in the right of way. I can't hunt in the right of way. I've got to be off of it, off the road.
right.
But
So if I
crossbows
pull in,
are,
I got to pull in like to a farmer's field and I can shoot from there, but I can't like pull over.
crossbows are legal to use when you're hunting jackalopes.
Those damn jackalopes.
Well, I had one in my backyard the other day.
You did?
Yeah.
Was he the pronghorn variety or the deer kind of antlers?
Oh, it's that crazy weird. Yeah, no, we've had this discussion before, so I'm not going there again.
We have actual jackalopes here with pronghorns, just like antelope, but they're jackalope.
All right, I'd buy that. Yeah, okay, we'll just
Yeah.
agree to,
Yeah. It's all good. So, Carpenter.
Yeah.
You heading out soon?
Probably in just not very long.
Did you get one of those GoPro cams or something?
No, I'd like to get one of them though.
Yeah, we need to get one with a headset unit so you can mount it on the side of your head.
Yeah, well, they make another one sits right on your gun and then it picks up all your audio.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it just mounts it right on your scope of your gun.
Oh, no
and
shit.
it just sits there all the time, but it'll pick up. Like if I'm sitting there and one comes up, I can turn it on and start talking.
You can buy scopes right now that'll record your shot.
Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna. I want one of them because I would take it fishing and everything. I would take it everywhere.
They'll even do a timestamp on it when you make your shot, and they'll record the exact grid coordinates of where you were from GPS. Yeah, the ATN day and night vision scope. It'll do everything. It'll play music for you, light your cigarette, and everything.
Well, that one I got right there, that one on that bow is lit. It's got three levels of red. All the dots. There's 4 dots on there, and all 4 dots. So 3 different, dark or light, medium, and dark, and then green.
Oh, nice.
And off, of course. So there's 7 settings on it.
Oh,
green is so much
kind
better.
of nice, when it gets down to low light at night and they're coming in and they're kind of shadowy looking. You just flick that thing on the low green as low as it'll go.
Is that the reticle? Illuminated reticle?
Yeah, it's illuminated reticle in that. Yeah, it takes I don't even know what kind of battery it is.
Oddball says they're There might be bending bows and arrows next. Some joker went local and killed 5 people in Norway with a crossbow.
In Norway, where Dear Butch's people are.
Yeah, it's flagged.
Huckleberry says he needs to go feed the squirrel. What does that mean?
She's got a squirrel.
You hear about that, Dear Butch?
But yeah, but
I'm serious. It was a mass shooting with a bow and arrow in Norway.
yeah, I heard that. But that's you gotta be good with a bow, I guess. You can't get guns. You got to find something else. In Great Britain, they just stab people with knives. That's what they tried to ban.
Theoreticals?
Theoretical knives, yeah.
Well, mine's on if you look at the camera right now, they're right there. Mine's at an angle to the camera, but that's what I see. And then let me see if I can do this.
I can't see through it really yet.
I see a little bit, yeah. Hold on, let me bring it up.
He's going to bring you full screen.
Okay, now.
Oh, okay.
Dots on the side.
That's cool.
It's off.
It's canted. It's canted though.
That's just because the way it's my camera, my thing's at.
Okay.
That's red.
Wait, what are we
I don't
looking
use
at?
that surprisingly very often. This is hard. There it is.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't use that very. I use this one. That one there.
Nice.
So does that help give you an idea of range?
Yeah, it's mine's set on 20, 30, and 40 yards.
Cool.
And I shoot out to 50. So I'll take the bottom one and I'll raise it up because the first one's 0. So it's 0, and then the second, the crosshairs are on 0 at 10 yards. Then it goes 20, 30, and 40.
So 50 yards is with the crossbow, right?
Yeah, that's a long shot with this.
That is, yeah. Even with a compound, that's a long shot. But a crossbow is doable.
Yeah, that's I'm not the skill level. There's guys I know that make those shots, but I'm not one.
No, not me either.
I'm good about
not with bow, not with archery. I'm talking with archery. With rifle, I can shoot with anybody with a rifle.
No. What I said was crossbow 50 yards, fairly doable. Compound bow, long shot, shotgun or rifle, totally different.
Yeah, but at 30, 40 yards, I'm good with a crossbow.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
and then to cock this one,
for sure, yeah.
That you put up on the string because it's too hard to pull by hand. I don't know, fucking 180 pounds, I think. And then it comes up. See if I can get it on there. No.
Mine's 150 pounds.
And then you crank it.
See, and then you crank it. It's got a handle on the back that comes out. And that goes into this. Let me see if I can get it right. That goes into that on the side of the bowl. Right,
yeah.
Right there. And you can crank it. I got that because I can't. I mean, if it's a big buck like a wall hanger, I could in a panic. I could load it again, but just to do it regularly. There we go.
I just put my foot down, hold it down on the ground, and pull back the string. I have one of those braces.
Yeah. Well,
But-
that's kind of that left arm's kind of the whole thing here. I kind of had to get that.
I know, I understand. I think that's good you did.
Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't really know much about it. I've never, all the years I bow hunted, I never even really thought about a crossbow. And then she gave it to me. My surgeon gave it to me.
You see a lot more deer when you're out there too, don't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
With
Well,
that
they got to be,
crossbow.
what happens is they go by at 60, 70 yards and they can be wide open. They can be right out in front of you and you can't even get a shot at them because they're too far away. So you end up sitting there watching shitloads of deer. And very rarely does one get into that 50, 40-yard range where you can get a shot. And then when they do that, to get in somewhere in the clear where you can get a clear shot at them, it really narrows you down to how much you can shoot. So you see a shitload of deer, and they're close, so you don't scare them or jump them. They just walk by you. Where with a rifle, you're fucking banging away at them,
Right.
Get that.
Yeah, trying like everything. I wasn't going to say anything till tomorrow, but because my life keeps getting in the way of my fun, and now I think I got everything situated. So if everything goes right tomorrow, I can leave Friday about noon. I can hunt the afternoon, and then I'm going to hunt all weekend in Wisconsin, and I'm going to start hunting Wisconsin hard. I'm just going to get a good look around this weekend, I'm thinking, and then I'm going to go after it hard the third week of October through the second week of November. I plan on hunting about every day. If life will let me do it.
Right.
It fucking keeps getting in the way. People are dying. And you heard my niece. Holy fuck, you guys. I forgot about that. I went over today. It took Mallory to see the dentist. So I went over. Remember, my niece was hitting that car crash and got hurt real bad.
Right.
Okay. Remember I told you that I don't know what they're called. It's the big splayed bone in the hips.
Yeah.
What's that bone called?
I think it's actually the hip. Right.
In our hip, but it's the big bone, the big flat part.
Pelvis.
Is that what that? Well, I don't know if that's right because it's called like a clavicle or something. I don't know what it is. Something.
Clavicle is your.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I'm fucking, but it's that big flat bone in your hip.
I
But
would
it's
say
not in
pelvic
the
bone.
joint. It's not in the joint. That
Let's just
same.
call it the butt bone and go on.
But you guys, she broke both of those big flat bones. I seen the X-rays today. She broke both of those flat bones. She broke them going the long way and both of them going sideways.
Oh shit.
So there's 4 complete separate breaks that dislodged and went in other directions. And her pubic bone was snapped off her legs on her right and her left side.
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah. She had 6 massive breaks. 6 massive breaks that she's sitting in a squirrel cage right now with stainless steel pins running in the fucker. And when they get her in and out of the bed there, they pick up on that brace on her legs. They get under her armpit and they get their hands and hold, she's tiny. She's only like 100. And they hold their hands behind her back with their legs kind of, or her arms kind of over their shoulders, and they literally grab that bar that runs across her hips and they pick her up and they set her on the chairs and that's how they move her.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, she's a fucking mess, you guys. It's 6 weeks before she can put any weight on her feet.
Wow.
Tough little girl though, really tough.
Right, sounds like it. Holy shit.
But God, you ought to see it. It looks like fucking macabre because it looks just like these. I mean, there's like 6 of them that go into her hips, and a couple of them are the size of a pencil. They're a fine thread stainless steel, the size of a pencil, and there's like 4 of them, and then 2 that are smaller. But they bolt in; it sits all around her hips.
Wow.
Yeah, I was up. She just got out, I think Saturday, and I took Mallory to the dentist. So I thought, well, I'm going to run over to my sister's, and she's in my sister's spare room. Their house is set up for a wheelchair.
Are they ever going to be able to get those screws out of her?
Yeah, them have to come out. Stuff you got to see the hardware on the inside holding it all together. fucking stainless steel plates all over in her legs and her hips. And them won't come out. They said them will grow right in. But they said, but surprisingly, the way it looks on that, with all that metal and stuff, when you look at her hips and through the X-ray, he said it won't really bother her. They're not a problem. He said she'll heal up. She'll get around good. She won't even know she broke it. He said in a couple of years she'll be running around. He said it'll be a distant memory.
Nice. Well,
yeah. So she got really lucky. She got a rod that runs through her right knee that goes just in back of the kneecap. It runs all the way up dead center on the femur bone, the top femur bone, goes all the way through the femur bone and comes out through the hip. And that rod is connected, and the connection on the inside they'll have to go back in arthroscopically on the inside and loosen that connection. But that rod will stay in her leg. She has a metal rod for a femur bone on her left leg.
I'm gonna have to get out of here, Carpenter. I don't mean to interrupt you, but everything what you're talking about is just reminding me of my son-in-law, and I want to check on him because he just had major chemotherapy and bone cancer.
Oh, so, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he's up at the VA hospital right now, but I need to call my daughter and see how he's doing.
Okay, I'll quit, you guys.
So
I only come on like once every week or two, and then it's got all this shit that happened.
I'm so glad to see you finally.
All right. But yeah, no shit, man.
But I mean, the prognosis, the punctured lungs, the punctured kidneys, the spleen, it's all healed up. It's all, nothing's leaking in the least. They've looked it all over real thoroughly. So she's really doing good.
Yeah, she's alive. That's great.
Yeah, fucking right. She took she broke C1 in her spine. Well, I can't remember what they said. She has 19 full breaks, and then she's got countless fractures.
And it's fine.
So she took but she's got 19 breaks that broke and separated.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, she got hit fucking hard. Well, the guy said he never hit the brakes. He hit her with I guess it was a Spectrum van, a cable company van.
Oh wow.
I thought it was a FedEx, but it wasn't. It was a Spectrum, a cable company van. I seen the van today.
Yeah,
you gotta see that car.
Chevy Cargo, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of them big cargo van, them 1-ton cargo van looking things.
Yep.
The ladders on the top and all that shit. One of them installation vans is what hit her.
Yep. Wow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it was her fault.
Yeah. Thank God she's alive and she's gonna be all right.
Yeah. That messed up hunting for a while. That was right when duck opener came.
Right.
That call.
Oh shit.
So it's been another messed up year, but I'm gonna get turned loose here pretty quick. I'm about done with this fucking family shit. At least for a while.
Right.
They can fend for themselves.
Right. Somebody's got to feed them.
It's like Dad's going. Grandpa's not going to be here. Figure it out. I'd go with Butch.
Valentine says that was the Liam bones.
Is that what that is? The Liam bone? Yeah, it's snapped. Both the big flat ones are snapped. It's snapped off sideways. It's snapped up straight up and down, and it's snapped off horizontal and vertical. Both sides are broken. That big flat bone.
Right.
And then her pelvic bone, not pelvic, her pubic bone that runs. I don't know how to say it, but that runs across her where she, the girl parts. That's snapped off on both sides. And the center of it was free, so that's all pinned together now.
Right. Wow.
You ought to see her, you guys. It looks fucking painful. Like you can't. Oh, and I asked her. I said, "That's whoa. That's gotta." The only other time I seen something like this, one of Susan's friends, my ex-wife's friends, in wherever, was with her boyfriend deer hunting, and she got hit with a slug, 12 gauge 3-inch slug, right square between her boobs.
Holy
She was
shit.
wearing coveralls and all this different shit, and it was a ricochet off a tree is what it was. And she was wearing all these clothes and this big heavy jacket because it was really cold out, and she had his Carhartts on, and it hit on the part where you put your pencils in with the Carhartts. And
Yeah.
it hit right at one of them knots, but it hit her between her boobs. And I wanted to see it, but I didn't want to tell her, well, I want to, look at your boobs, because I didn't want to look at her boobs. I just meant I want to see, because everybody said how bad it looked. That fucking girl pulled her shirt up, you guys. Holy shit. Purple and green and black and red and orange. And it went all the way through both boobs, underneath her armpits, all the way up to her chin and down to her belly button.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but it never went through the clothes.
Just bruised the shit out of her. Did it bust any bones?
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I thought about, if you had those, if you, like say you're going to spend your money and get one of them bulletproof jackets or whatever, that's going to keep me safe. Now I'm fucking He-Man. Bullshit.
Right.
That hit you in the chest like that fucking girl couldn't move. You should have seen her. I mean, it looked sore. Like she couldn't hardly breathe. She couldn't hardly move her arms.
Right. It'll save your life, but you're going to wish you was dead.
Yeah, she was. There's going to be no fight in you. If they shoot you in the chest, there's going to be no fight in you after that. You might live, but there won't be any fight in you.
Right.
Because you'll think you're dead. There's no doubt she thought she was dead. There's no way you get hit like that you don't think.
Yeah, those plates get hit. Those plates get hit. It'll fuck you up. It's still going to mess you up.
She said it fucking hurt. Never even close to went out or nothing like that. She said couldn't breathe to the point she pretty much was passing in and out before she could catch her breath again. And that's when she said she got the most worried. Knocked the wind out of her.
Right.
Only it knocked the wind out of her so bad she started passing out. And she said then she got a little scared, but.
Right, going into shock. Yeah.
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 And then the girl in the car accident, my little niece, she just remembers waking up when they were loading her on the helicopter. They were kind of banging her around, and she was saying, ouch, ouch, ouch. And he said that they stopped what they were doing for a minute, and they put the legs down, and they just sat there. She said, I remember looking up, watching that helicopter blade running, And she said that guy did something and poked me in the arm with something, and then she said she doesn't remember anything until she woke up after surgery.
Yeah, Huckleberry's feeding squirrels.
Nice.
She's raising a squirrel.
Yeah.
She saved us. Yeah, that's what I said. She's raising bacon.
She's tending to her food supply.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She says you can't do that because it's too cute. She's got it in a cage. She gave it a little box and everything. Give it a tree.
Don't name it. You can't. How do you eat a name? Don't name it.
I call it Nugget.
Yeah.
Huckleberry, come over and shoot some of my squirrels.
She's raising a squirrel. She don't want to shoot squirrels. But it's so cute because it sits in the cage and it'll grab the bars like I'm in jail.
Get plenty of rabbits in my backyard too.
I got a bunch of rabbits in my backyard. I sold another one. I sold another one today.
Funny that dogs let them anywhere near there.
Well, I breed them.
Oh, I get it. I forgot. I forgot about them.
I get the cottontails there in the backyard.
Heck yeah. I got 4 dames and 2 bucks, and I just sold another one of the babies from the last set. I still got 1, 2, 3 that need to be sold. The other ones, they can get old. The rest of them, they can get old. And then we have something to put in the freezer. But I can save down to about 2 or 3, I think, maybe. And then then we're going to be having new babies coming too. So new babies. One dame Oreo just had her babies. I think. I think Honey had hers, and Dottie's about to have hers. So, yeah. So we got 3 more litters coming in.
How many in a litter?
Usually about 8.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice supply of good. Start feeding them up right away.
Yep. Well, Mama takes care of them for the first 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks.
Yep. Then just dump the food at them.
Right. Yep. They got I feed them in feeders and stuff like that. You see my videos, haven't you?
Oh yeah. You got a nice setup.
And no, I love on them and everything else, and make sure they're doing okay, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we've got we're down to 5 or 6 left over from the last set. Now, my Gracie, the one that was Gracie, she died of old age. So we picked the best female from her last litter, and she's going to take her place, but she won't be able to breed until next spring.
Oh, but still, if you can get 18, 24 rabbits, them are those big things too. Them aren't normal rabbits. Them things are fucking.
They're not little rabbits.
Yeah, they're bigger than chickens,
Right. You get about, when you clean them, you can get a good 8 to 9 pounds of meat off of it.
Yeah, that's a lot of meat.
Yeah, it's a lot of meat.
That's a lot of meat.
Well,
everything helps when it's 60 below out and it's fucking cold. It's nice to go out and, pull rabbit out of the freezer.
The thing is he loves on them enough and got his smell on him enough that when the one rabbit got out, he thought it was gone. But the dog, she caught it and put it in with her puppies.
Yeah. She's chased down, killed, and ate rabbit. Okay.
Yeah.
From the wild out here. And turn around, Ranger's like, yeah, he's talking about rabbits. But she caught the rabbit. She found it and caught it and put it in with her puppy.
Oh wow.
Because it smelled like Wiz. Because he goes out and plays with it. He goes out and picks them up and got the smell all over them. So
So she put that bunny in with her puppy. So he wouldn't get away.
And the puppies wasn't even hurting it.
Oh, Carpenter, you need a puppy.
I know. I know.
Here we go.
I got one.
I got to get out of where I'm at. I can't have one at this shithole.
Oh, damn. I was going to say, because you'll have one like Ranger. I got one in there identical to Ranger.
No.
Yeah. And that would be such a good hunting dog.
I know it. That's what I need is a good heavy duty 4-wheel drive, all weather, all terrain.
Yeah.
That's what I need. Yeah. I don't want one of them little fancy ones,
Because when I go into action mode, Ranger, I don't care if I'm in the car, Ranger hangs out. You know what I'm saying? He follows. He is so kick-ass when it goes operational. It's like part of the team. It really is. And he does a good job. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, everybody, I always had good dogs. I've always had all my dogs are good hunting dogs, but everybody always asks, well, how do you train them like that? I've never trained a hunting dog once for hunting other than after they started hunting.
Right.
I just played fetch with them and taught them to sit and stay and make them do what I want. For a while, I'd sit them down, make them stay, and then I'd walk out 150, 300 yards and put a bird down in the tall grass, and I'd walk back to them, and then I'd tell them, get it. And they'd run out there, and then after a while, I started setting them out there without them knowing it. And I was playing with them. I wasn't really teaching them to hunt. I was just playing with them.
Right,
you're bored at night after work, and I'd play with the dog.
Wow.
you know, and I ended up with 2 of them really. So they're really easy. All dogs hunt. All dogs hunt. You just gotta. The
Oh
best
yeah,
dog I had for birds was
he'd rather hunt and eat his own meat than eat dog food.
Oh yeah, and once you can watch the light come on him, because when I took Hank, when I first, or yeah, it'd be Hank, not Phil. Hank, when I took him out, he was a fucking English Springer, but he was a house dog. You know that he was super fucking smart. He was the one that I would walk into the store at Quick Trip. I went into the gas station and he got out of the truck with me and he comes over and he sits down by the door at the gas station and I walked out and this Karen looks at me and she says, "He should be on a leash." And I was standing there looking at her and I looked down at him and he's just standing there looking at me, of course, sitting there looking at me. I looked at him and he looked at me. I looked back at her. I said, "Does he look like he needs a leash?" And she got all fucking mad and stomped off. And I walked back over to the truck and opened the door and he jumped in. He'd follow me. He knew exactly what to do all the time. And I took him out pheasant hunting and he was running around. And the first half of the day I was fucking like, "Come back here, Hank, you fucking moron, you know, get back here. Where are you running off of nowhere?" We took off down this fence line where the snow had drifted in. And you could see where the pheasants had burrowed into the snow and they had these little holes, these little dens they were pocketed up in. And I brought Hank over to him and I pointed the one out to him and he stuck his head right in the hole. So all you could see was his neck and his head was stuck in the snow. And his nose come out on the ground and he followed. It was the tracks on the ground. He was sniffing wild. And right over to this huge pile of like, I don't even know what it was, sumac or whatever. And I looked at Mike and Mike looked at me. I didn't know what he was doing. You know, I had no idea what was going on. We were just walking with the dog. And I said, "Get him, buddy," because he was locked up tighter than hell. You know, he had stance with one leg up, tail out, looking in there. I mean, he locked right up. I've never seen him locked right up like a dog locks right up.
Yeah.
And I looked at Mike and I don't know. And I said, "Get him, buddy." And that fucker just went airborne into that. And the pheasants come out of there and no roosters. But from that point on, that dog knew what we were doing.
Right.
And same with duck. He stood out there and you watch them ducks fly around. He thought, what's going on here? You know, standing out by the creek, you know, where he's getting muddy feet and shit and looking around. What's this going on? That first one that hit the water, and I told him to go get him. He went off that bank about 8 foot high in the air and just went off that bank airborne down, hit the water, grabbed the bird, brought it back. From that point on, that fucker didn't miss a duck.
That's their instinct. That's ingrained in them.
Yeah, and it's
cool.
amazing how strong that is, Butch. People don't realize that.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to train them. You just get to know your dog and how to control it and make it do what you want to do. Yeah. And then it'll take care of the hunting. Once it figures out what you're hunting, it was like fucking game on.
I've had a lot of good dogs like that.
Yeah, and that black lab I had, he liked the pheasant hunt too as much as he liked the duck hunt. But you'd end up taking long miles and miles of walking these, you know, sloughly, grassy areas. One time we're walking along, this was like the second time out. We're walking along and Phil's just gone. So I'm bellowing for my fucking black lab just took off. I don't know where he is. And we were throwing him. So we got to get back to the truck and we're going to start hitting the sections. He's dead. He's black, jet black, you know, couldn't miss him. So we knew we could drive the sections and see if we could see him. I got back to the truck. He was laying by the passenger door on the ground. And from that point on, you'd keep an eye on the dog. When he was done hunting, he was done. It didn't matter what you were doing. He'd turn around and walk back to the truck.
Jack.
You got about 2 hours out of him. Yep. We got about 2 hours and he was ready for something to drink, something to eat. And he wanted to rest for, you know, a good hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's funny how they teach it. And everybody's like, "God, your dogs are fucking amazing." I never did a thing to them. You guys never did. I don't know what. I just play and fetch in the backyard with them.
The expectations is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I seen it in Hank, and that's where I got the hint that that dogs had that. And then when I got the black lab, I looked for it in him, and shit, it was sticking out like a sore thumb.
This is up at MK Ultra.
Yeah, he just couldn't get it. I mean, I'm sure you see it in your dogs. They're watching you, seeing what you want to do and what you want. They don't want nothing but to make you happy.
Right. Except for they chase those fucking cars all the time.
Yeah, that you have to break them in half.
Well, I got a discipline collar. I got discipline collar on him, and you know the only time I ever even buzzed him was when first introduced him to the collar.
Yeah, I'd crack him. I'd crack him at running at them cars like that. I'd nail that fucker.
Right. So now
Bell
when I
at him
put
in a
that
real
collar
deep,
on him,
hard voice and smack him with that fucker. I mean, I watched a guy one time hurt a dog doing that, but ruined it. He didn't hurt it, but he ruined it. But just hit him one time, bark really loud at him, whatever you call him in the woods, when you're out in the yard, beller at him really loud. And when he runs through that, you barking, instantly smack it. And you only do that probably 2 or 3 times and he'll stop.
oh yeah. Now I hit that remote control and it's got a beeper on it. As soon as I hit that beeper, he stops and he's coming back.
Yeah, because he don't want to get hit. That's right. That's what, and that's what you do. And people say, well, that's mean. The hell it is. That saves your dog from getting ran over by a fucking car.
Right. Now it's got a vibrate mode, so I don't have to shock him. It's got a shock mode, it's got a vibrate mode, and it's got a beeper. And it's like a super high pitch frequency sound. So it kind of hurts your ears. And turn around and all I got to do, half the time, all I got to do is put the collar on him. He knows he's fucked up.
You know what? It won't take you long at all. That collar will just hang there.
He'll hang on that collar till it goes
another
dead.
year.
I got to
Another
take it
year.
off.
You won't ever. He won't. He'll listen to you everything you say.
Exactly. But you know what? Right now, he's so damn smart. He won't go chase a car until the damn thing's dead. And then right. And I'm like, this thing ain't working. So I take it off and charge it. And he's out. He's out chasing damn cars again. He knows the collar's not on him.
They learn that too, don't they?
Yeah. What you can do with that is get a comfortable collar that you can wear around the yard, and then just cut a piece of styrofoam and black tape it to that. And as long as he's got that collar with that clump, he'll listen to you.
Right. No,
I've seen a lot of guys I know that's their dogs wear dummy collars.
Yeah.
Because they don't hardly ever have this. They don't use them. You only got to do it once or twice.
Right.
Kind of like a little kid when you pop them on the diaper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they know when they're messing up because they know I don't like them chasing those cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they figure that out quick.
Yeah, but that's one of the few. I mean, that and going over to the neighbor's house across the road. They'll go over.
You're back to that
my
road
neighbors
thing
love
again.
them too. My neighbors love on them too, and it's like,
yeah,
Later, Huckleberry. Night.
Huckleberry's taking off.
Yeah.
Night, Huckleberry.
Sorry.
Sweet dreams, Huckleberry.
It's been a while ago. My apologies. It's my time. My time to go to bed too. I got to get up early.
I kind of do too.
Hey, Wizard.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what time it is.
Burn the ball.
It's time for pie. It's time for pie.
Time for pie.
Time for pie.
Time for pie. I wish I had pie.
I got some, but I'm just not up for it tonight. So
I skipped the cookie on
yeah, that's a good excuse.
Maybe tomorrow.
I'm not up for pie tonight. No. It's bullshit. You just don't got no pie.
Pie? Oh, pie. I'm eating caramel apple pie ice cream.
Oh, really?
We're doing pie.
We got pie.
That's a pie, for sure.
It's raining over there at Apex's. Apex has got rain coming down on him.
Yeah, he's got the Matrix rain.
Weird. All right.
Hey, Wiz.
Yeah.
They got my buddy up in Canada told me about this popcorn, which I had to pick up. This is how you get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it up close here. Here we go. Snow Puff popcorn. Pisashton, Washington. The kernels are about the size of a quarter, if not bigger, when they pop.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and that's how they sell it. It's $8 for that big old 7.5 pounds of popcorn. Their popcorn. They grow it.
Oh wow.
It's from their farm. Can't get it anywhere else. They only sell it at their shop. They don't ship it out to other groceries. You got to come to them.
You know what?
For that.
That's what we got to get back to, Irish too. Is shit like that. That's what you want to do. Is that's what you do. Get away from them big box stores buying that shit. Get out to them small companies. Here over in Wisconsin, we're in maple. There's maple trees everywhere over there.
Damn it.
So of course there's syrup. The maple syrup that I have on my pancakes and stuff is made in my woods that I hunt.
Oh wow.
And that's where we get all of it. Comes in a really cool bottle.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I get a lot of my eggs from farmers. I get my beef from a local butcher, not a big box store butcher, not like a Hormel's or nothing like that. I get mine from a local butcher, a farm kid. My nephew.
For Huckleberry tomorrow, Wiz, it's in my suitcase, but I got Huckleberry pancake mix.
Nice. Is that another local company or
yeah? It's the same farm. I saw it. They had. Cool. They make their own peanut oil. They do all their stuff. It's pretty good.
I'd go there and load up.
Yeah. Well,
give them your money.
Yeah. Well, I don't live in Washington, and I can only carry 50 pounds in my suitcase on a plane.
Like your feet.
Wizard dropped off.
I'm out, guys. Have a good one.
Later, Butch. I just wanted to show you that. You got to see what it looks like.
No, fuck, I'm going out and buying a gun tomorrow. Fuck it.
Yep, CVA accurate with the Bergera barrel.
Hell yeah.
Yep, Begara. Begara.
My deer hunter.
Nice.
Fuck, venison is the best, man.
Oh yeah.
I like deer, just don't eat me. Have a good one. Leave it with that.
You could actually have a black powder rifle sent right to your door.
I could go to the store and buy one.
Yeah, you don't have to go through an FFL. Oh, he dropped off. Wizard's gone.
I don't know. Muzzleloader. You can get them all over up here. They're different than the rifles or shotguns. I don't know how much. I mean, I got mine I got a CVA, so I got it from a gun dealer.
They're getting more rare around here.
Yeah.
Even having a hard time finding them in Cabela's.
Yeah.
Because the high cost of ammo, people still want to go hunting, but they don't want to use their good ammo, so they go and buy a black powder.
Well, there were some. You seen them black powder rounds?
The Sabots. The Sabots, yeah.
These new ones. Here, let me.
Yeah.
A second.
They got hollow points and everything now.
Yeah.
Hydro shock.
I know right where everything's at.
They've even got hydro shocks for them. You hit a deer with that, and it's going to blow the inside of it up. I don't like that.
I carry that.
I don't want to damage a lot of meat, you know. That's kind of like why I like a 243. I hit a deer with a 243 in the right spot, and I'm not going to have a lot of bloodshot meat.
Oh, here it is. See, that's what I carry with me when I'm out in the field.
That would look cool.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do.
Oh yeah.
It's got the little ball you got to start it with and all that.
Let me see the Sabat. Oh yeah, I got that.
That comes in I carry them in a package.
Yeah.
Just flip the lid.
I have a Well, I shoot black powder pistols.
And there's
So I've got.
And it's hollow point.
Sweet. That'll take care of it.
Yep. And then what's really cool about these new ones is the powder you use. There's the powder you use, right? That's what it comes in right there. There's the top like that.
Cylinders.
Yeah. And they look like.
Had a small connection to you.
Like this is what the powder looks like.
Yeah.
And it slides right down the barrel, and you put 3 of these in.
Yep, they make them for revolvers too.
Yeah.
But I don't like them.
I probably I didn't go so far. I'm more like modern and not traditional, you know. I went with accuracy and all that shit nowadays. Like these fuckers are when you get the sabot in the front and you get that breech closed on this, they're pretty much watertight. You don't have to worry about water with them or anything.
Well, kind of my thinking behind it was the fun, but it was besides the fun was being able to make my own black powder in a pinch.
Yeah. I know a lot of guys used to do that with the old balls.
And cast my own bullet.
There's the primers you use are just your standard 209s. And that just slips in that back of that gun. You crack it open, slip that in there, and then you shove everything down the barrel and shoot. So this is kind of a, and also it's not considered loaded if I don't have the primer in it. Like I can be in my car with bullets in it with powder in it, but if the primer isn't in it, it's not considered loaded.
Right. Because that's without that it can't fire.
And you know something else? I'm getting this shit out right now, and I'm not getting it out to look at it. I'm actually getting it out to start using it.
Oh, nice.
That's what it looks. That's how you buy your bullets.
That's my Pyrodex powder.
Oh, yep.
Well, that's what I use for the cap and ball. Mountain man shit. Yep.
That's the one where you got to have it all measured in the little case, right?
Well, yeah, I have a main carrier, and then I have a little measurer that I take with me, and the revolvers have the plunger to mash the powder down is right there in the pistol, so it's like a lever. You just pull it, and it mashes the ball and the powder down, and your patch.
Oh, nice.
So,
and I have control of how much powder. So I've got a little powder thingy. Let me see if I can find that. I'll show you what the little powder thingy looks like.
Is that one you put like the charge in one end and both ends are a load? So you just like put the little cap, pour it in there, patch it, ball it, and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
And then the other end is another full load. I've seen those. Them are really cool. Them guys. Some of them guys got pretty good with them too.
This one right here is my shorty.
And that's black powder?
That's black powder, yeah.
Oh, I see. And it pushes you around and sets it in the chamber back there.
It's a Navy revolver.
Oh, okay.
It's just like what Wild Bill Hickok carried. And then here's another matched one. This one is a CBA. This one's made by CBA. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's
CBA makes a good black powder.
Yeah. So the one is a Pieta, and the other one is a CBA, but they're both replicas of the Navy revolvers of the Civil War.
DVA is like a high quality American gun, but it's at a reasonable price. The CVA's got a big line there. Anytime, I mean, that's why I was telling Butch, that's a really high quality rifle to get it as reasonable a price as you're going to find.
Yeah, it's stands for Connecticut Valley Arms.
Yeah, they have some nice shit. They build some shit that works.
Yeah.
Like I was telling him, people get into that. I got to have the newest, greatest, shiniest, bestest of this thing and that. And I'm a total fucking believer in being comfortable with your equipment. You're going out there to kill something. You're going out there to end something's life. That it's not the place to be getting used to something at.
Right. So this is your it's your powder measurer.
Yep. I see. Yep. I know what you're talking about. Them are cool.
I've got this and I've got another kind too. And the reason it's brass is so it won't spark. Because you're carrying gunpowder. Yeah. So anyway, that's that. And then I've got this capper. It's a little capper. You've got all your caps in there.
Yeah, I'm watching.
You use number 11 caps?
I use number 209 primers. Shotgun primers is what they are. They're shotgun primers, Bill.
Right. But they're actually they're number 11s.
These are 209. They're called 209. What I'm looking for it right now.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, no, mine are actually 209.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I got them right here. Just a second. Give me a second.
I use number.
See, that's how.
Pistol.
Yeah, it's rifle versus pistol.
That's how.
Yeah.
That's how the bullets come, or the powder comes in a box. And then it has, when you open the box, it's got a bunch of these in them.
Yeah.
And then they're actual 209s. They're just a standard. Where the fuck did they go now? They're here.
Actually, I think the black powder rifle that I shot was a CVA also.
Where is it now? Where is that fucker at? Right there.
So, but the muzzle velocity on, yeah, there you go. Yes.
That's
7.
And it comes in a stack like that.
Yeah, that's the name of the company, I think, is 7.
Yeah, that's what this is. Yep. But it's a 209 is what, I mean, but they make a bunch of different ones.
Black
Like
powder
5 or
also.
6.
7 is pure black powder. They make pure black powder.
Yeah.
I'm using Pyrodex. I'm not using actual black powder.
Yeah. Well, that them older ones like that loaded different too. They did use different primers. They were hotter and they're nice. I knew some guys that were good with those.
So they make those little cylindrical powder charges like you use for the pistols too. Mine's 44. Oh, yeah. It's a 44. Okay. Yeah.
You can get I lost this shit. I should have more fucking bullets in here too. I don't know where they're at.
Apex, do you have admin access?
What's that?
You have admin access?
Not currently, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. I lost them.
I was going to say, are we all going to bed?
I got another 30 minutes in me. I was just going to say, I was just wondering if he had admin access where he could take over.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have that here.
But yeah, no shit, man. I just never got into the ball and powder stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my velocities are about equivalent to a 44 or my velocities with my 44s with black powder are very close to a 45 caliber regular 45 ACP.
Right.
That's pretty good velocity for black powder. And it'll make a hole. It'll punch a 45 caliber hole in something.
Well, that's kind of like you were saying, Wiz, you never got into the black powder, and a lot of people didn't. This gun of mine, it loads a little different, but in every capacity, in every way, shape, or form, it's like a rifle, just a one-shot rifle.
Yeah.
So it's different. It is different than the traditional muzzle loaders. Those can be really.
I remember
you shoot any
some.
deer with a traditional muzzle loader. I don't care what it is. You've done a good job.
Right. Now, I remember you showed us the whole thing, the whole loadout.
Yeah, I loaded it for you one night and showed you how you can unload it.
So you've got a ramrod for that too, right?
Yeah.
If you wanted to load it from the muzzle, you could.
You do load it from the muzzle.
Oh, I thought it was a brief. Okay.
Yeah, Deerbird says the muzzle loader extends deer season.
Yeah, that's what it does for me. I can deer hunt for another 2.5 weeks with a gun.
Yeah.
See, then this right here comes out, and you drop 2 of them white powders in. You put that bullet on. You use that black ball to get it down in there about so far. Then you just shove it the rest of the way down with that, and it goes back in here. And you crack it, throw a 209 primer in it, right in that hole right there, and you're good to go. And it's watertight. When you're out in the rain, you don't get in water, and
right.
Even going down the barrel, it won't fall it going straight down the barrel because that plastic makes a tight enough seal in there.
Right.
See, there's another deal about these revolvers. Is if I wanted to, I could carry preloaded cylinders and do a quick reload with a preloaded cylinder.
Nice. I'd look into that. I'd like to shoot one. I'd like to shoot a deer with one of them.
That long one, it'll take a deer.
Oh hell yeah! What you do is just sit in your stand, and then if one comes, like I have them a lot of times, I'll shoot them literally right underneath me. Then you just pull that out.
Yeah, it's cock and shoot. You don't just pull the trigger as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Double action. Or single action, I mean. It's a single action.
That's where every shot's down.
And there's a lot of guys that won't load. They'll leave one cylinder empty, so they don't have an accident. But that's because they're leaving their hammer resting against the cap. All you do is you just either remove the cap and leave all cylinders loaded. You could do that. Just remove the cap only. So your final shot, you have to put a cap just before you shoot it. Or half cock. I've never had any of these go off on me on half cock.
Yeah. If you're careful, you don't
want to shoot your bow off. You don't leave it cocked all the way back, and you don't leave it resting on a cylinder.
Yeah.
That's what they were worried about, and the guys do that just out of extra safety from some old cowboy movie. Well, I'll tell you why I always leave one of these empty, and he said, I think it was John Wayne. I think it was Brewster Cogburn. And that's where a lot of these people have been watching Brewster Cogburn in the movies and all this shit, But you can leave it on half cock and leave it all fully loaded. The only problem is if you lose a cap, well, you've got the hammer pulled back on half cock. Because you can lose a cap. A cap will fall right off. Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's that print. Remember the prints? That's what started my bedroom. I went through my whole bedroom and washed all the walls, redone everything. I got them from a relative that died.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm seeing your hand textured ceilings.
Yeah, I hate them. I wish they were flat.
I think they look nice.
Yeah. I vacuumed them. I mean, I went so far as I even vacuumed the ceiling. This fucking room was a mess.
Right.
And I found probably, I'll bet I found 160, somewhere between that and 200 rounds of ammo.
Yeah.
I've been buying boxes, you know, and I just keep throwing them on this. Well, then I throw a shirt over them or something.
Now, something you can do with those ceilings, one of these times when you got a hanker and two, you just get a pole sander, knock the peaks off, and then paint it.
I can see it's taller. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see it very good.
It helps with the acoustics.
Yeah. It looks nice. It doesn't have any gouges or breaks or drips or no, it's all in good shape. It just I like it. I'm gonna keep it the way it is.
Yeah, it works.
You know, I'm not gonna do nothing with it. It's fucking perfect, so I'm not gonna mess
No,
with it.
now you got me looking, and I need to take a broom or vacuum cleaner to the corners.
I know it. That's what happened. I took a picture down, you know, and it's got that dirt ring around the fucker. So I thought, well, I got to wipe that off before I hang this one. Well, then it was every one of them. And then it dawned on me about halfway across that back wall that I've got to do every wall in my bedroom. So I just started all my way around. And then as I was doing them, I was doing the tops. And I can see the single because I was standing on a 3-foot ladder to wash the tops up there. And I looked down across the ceiling and you could just see the dust hanging off the ceiling. So then I had to vacuum the ceiling. And I got so carried away. I did the west bathroom too.
The pump is not on, so I don't know what's drawing it down like that.
The pump?
No, I'm having power issues all of a sudden.
Oh,
the generator is full and seems to be operating fine. All the connections seem to be in place and not messed with. But I'm having issues. I'm having like a drawdown.
Well, how old's your generator?
18 years old.
Yeah, see, I don't know I don't know what to say to you.
Right.
I heard that the other night, and I thought, that one's, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, well,
but you got your money out of it, man.
Oh yeah. No, I changed the oil and.
Oh yeah, that's a good. You got it. You ran that a long time.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you do the maintenance on them like you do, Where'd Ghost go now?
I'm right here.
Oh, I thought you're.
No, I'm right here.
Have you been out bow hunting at all?
I have not.
No.
Too many things going on. I couldn't go this year.
Life does that to me all the time. It's been really pissing me off this year.
I haven't been fishing.
People have been dying in car accidents and all kinds of shit going on. That just everything but what I normally want to do. So, but I'm just gonna do my, family thing where you got to take care of everything that's going on, and then I'm gonna bolt.
Yeah, we got responsibilities.
Yeah.
Takes away from
jacks, if I didn't have jacks, I'd be running wild.
I believe you. Yeah, I shot a CVA once. I shot a CVA. It was good. It was a good shooting rifle.
Yeah, it's real comfortable. It's real. I really, I thought that's a lot of money, but I wanted something that was, when you get that, I'm never going to buy another one.
He said his dad bought it for 100 and some change. Bought it used.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, this thing was so accurate, rifle barrel and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah,
and it was a breech thing like what you got there.
yeah.
So you don't
Yeah,
have to.
that breech access is nice.
So what do you use that? I guess, can you load your ball and the powder through the
You just
breech itself?
nope. You leave it together like it just normally is. You just pick the gun up and put it up butt on the ground, and drop 3 of those little white pellets I showed you.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're small enough. They'll slide right down the barrel. They'll fall right down. You'll hear them go yink, tink, tink, tink. You'll drop them right in. And then you take the little sabot I showed you.
Yeah.
You cram that on the top and you use that little black ball. First you push it down, it goes down about an 1/8 inch, and then you take the other end of the black ball and it goes down about 1.5 inches. And that's just so that it don't get lodged in there sideways. And then you use that ramrod and you cram it all back down in there. But that's all you do to load mine is 3 of those white tablets, 1 of them balls, cram it down there, make sure it's tight, crack the breech open, pull the old spent primer out with your fingernails and flick a new one in, close it up, and it's ready to go again.
So what I'm saying is, you could use a powder measure.
Oh yeah,
and just use black powder and a ball in there.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
It's totally designed for that.
To load these pistols, in addition to that, when you load them up, you've got to use bore butter.
Yep,
and,
here too. Yep.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he said, yep, and that and on that threaded part that I thread in and out, that I was showing you, that breech plug, so that if it ever gets, because it's just a little tiny hole.
Yeah.
In that whole big thick bolt with that fine thread on it, and you just tighten it till it tightens down. You don't tighten it, you just till it stops turning real easily with and then you're ready to go. Because if you turn it just a little bit too tight and you pull that, it'll jam that fucker in there. And you got to take it in and put it on a vise and have it taken out.
So
you bore butter it before you put it on, then you just crank it down to finger tight.
Now, if you're going with regular powder measure, you experiment with different loads and see what works best for your needs.
Yeah,
That's
some of that powder it's pretty good now. So them measurings, like them little measures you got, they're so accurate now. So many grains of powder.
Yeah.
They're pretty. It's pretty. They got some nice stuff. This is just like super easy. That shit I bought is just super easy.
And what the bore butter does is it helps to keep your powder dry.
Yep.
And because powder has a tendency to absorb moisture from the air, so your powder can go bad just from the humidity in the air.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's why
that's where that breech plug comes in handy, and that 209 primer, it makes it watertight and airtight, because air does do that. Air will screw these up too. Humidity will. Not air, but the humidity will mess them up, But I've had it out in the rain, and when it's pouring out, and it works. It keeps working.
Yeah. So, but another reason you use them on revolvers is so you don't get a chain fire. A chain fire is when one cylinder goes off, other cylinders catch a spark and they go off also.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
And sometimes they'll all go off at the same time. The gun blows out of your hand and you got all this fire and shit everywhere, and probably turns your face black and probably burn the shit out of you and everything else.
Yeah, so in other words, you be really careful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
that's actually happened quite a bit with those old pepper box pistols.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen them. They used to chain fire all the time, and you never knew what was going to happen. You know when you pull that trigger, because you pull that trigger, you might get one bullet come out like it's supposed to do, or they might all go off at the same time, because what happens is all the primers ignite each other.
Yeah, I can believe that. See, I don't really, I'm kind of like Wiz. I just got my gun I was just trying to, because you could, right after buck season or antlerless season in Wisconsin, they've got a 2-week muzzleloader season. So I literally just, when I go from one morning, I grab my rifle when I walk out to the door. The next morning when I walk out the door, I grab my muzzle loader and I just keep on hunting. And that's all I was doing, was extending my time in the woods.
Our muzzleloader season is only it's 1 week, and our bow season is 3 weeks, and it starts in the end of August and ends in the beginning of September.
Oh, okay.
And so
no, it's September 15th till December 1st, or January 1st is the bow season. The rifle season in Minnesota is the first week in November. Wisconsin, it's the third week in November, and then both muzzleloaders run after Thanksgiving weekend, Minnesota and Wisconsin. And then you can hunt 2 weeks until mid-December, usually 14th or 15th of December.
Our black powder season, you'll be hunting in either November or January. There'll be snow.
Oh yeah,
so
here too.
Only the hardcore people that want to hunt in the snow get a muzzleloader permit. You know.
Yeah, muzzleloader here is almost always in the snow. Very rarely. I don't think I've ever muzzleloader hunted that I haven't been in the snow. So.
Right.
Both season.
That's fun too, though, you guys. That's fun when you walk them ridges. You know, you look down in them valleys and you see the deer way down there. I love that. I love hunting that time of year. And then there's hardly anyone out, you know, because people have all got their deer. They're tired. They're worn out. They're done, you know. And then I get the whole place to myself. Muzzleloader season, I've got access to 1,500 acres. I can go anywhere.
It's really hot when you go bow hunting here, and there'll be deer flies and all kinds of vermin, mosquitoes, and it'll be hot and everything.
That wrecks it.
It's kind of miserable.
Yeah, it's really the only thing I can say is when you put your stand up or get by a cedar tree, they don't like cedars.
And plus, the deer are not even out of their velvet.
No, I bet
so.
They're not.
That's the other thing that bugs me during the bow season.
And you're only hunting them on natural movement. You know, food, water, sleep. You're not hunting any of the breeding here. Wisconsin or with the crossbow, I hunt. It's right through the rut.
That's our rifle hunt is in the rut.
Yeah, no, we don't. Rifle hunting here is 2 weeks after the rut. You'll still catch them chasing does a little bit, but the really good time here. They said 70% of all Boone and Crockett and Pope and Young bucks are killed every year. 70% of the bucks on the books were killed on November 4th.
And then the rifle.
I think that's why are all the other 60% are spread out all over the place. The other 40% is spread out all over the place. During the season, they get them right on the first day, the last day, whenever. But the majority of them, vast majority of them, are killed November 4th. And I've always thought there's got to be a reason. Why are you killing 6 or 7 out of 10, whitetail monsters on one day a year? And apparently, the way I understand it, weather don't fucking really mean much. If it's storming, be out there on November 4th. It doesn't matter. They're still moving. So I don't know, but that's what it works.
Right?
It's pretty rough here. It gets brutal. Hunting here sometimes can get really brutal.
Yeah, I'm sure. So if you want to get a non-resident antlerless elk license, it'll come.
I would like a non-resident antlerless elk license. I would like one of them. If I had somewhere to go, I'd go. I'd try like hell to get Butch to invite me to that place he's going. He invites me, I'm probably going to go. I don't know where he goes, out in fucking North or South Dakota somewhere, out in the river bottoms. I suppose I don't know where, out in the river bottoms out there somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll go. Hell, I'll go.
Yeah, he was talking earlier. He was asking earlier when you wanted to get together on your area or something. He was
well, I hunt when he hunts Minnesota up here. I'm hunting in Wisconsin over there. So it's just the way Minnesota has 2 seasons. Wisconsin only has 1 gun season. He just happens to hunt the 2nd season in Minnesota, which is the gun season over in Wisconsin. Otherwise, I probably would go up and try hunting with him. Nothing else. You go up and visit and smoke cigarettes and smoke pot and talk and shit. Meet all his buddies.
Right.
Carpenter, I was trying to tell you that how much it would cost for a non-resident to hunt elk here.
How much?
I'm not on the page now.
Oh.
I didn't think anybody could hear me.
Well, I didn't. You just stopped talking for a minute there.
Yeah, it just cut out on us.
Okay, I'll go back in there and I'll see. Just a second. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't hear you now.
I know I'm not talking.
Oh, okay. We can hear you.
So I'm gonna give you the ditty on non-resident general elk bull elk, which includes a 365-day fishing license for non-resident is $593.
That's a spending trip. If I
Yeah.
go, I want to go with someone that knows what the fuck they're doing and they know where they're at.
Well, they have guides.
Yeah, I would want to. I don't know about a guide, but I want to go with someone that knew what they were doing. So that learning curve. You're trying to beat that learning curve.
Right.
Non-resident archery elk hunters choice.
You just cut out again, and we can't hear a thing.
No, we're still dead.
How about now?
Yeah, now I hear you. How much was the bowl? The non-resident bowl?
I think it was $595.
Well, that ain't bad because you got 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So you can really. It's when you're crammed into like 4 or 7 days or something. Then you kind of got to have someone that knows where the fuck you're at. So you can at least get pointed in the right direction because you can spend days out there and not see nothing if you don't know where you're at.
But you're going to have better luck on elk season, I think, here than you would in Wyoming. You'd have even better luck in Idaho. Idaho's got some unbelievably humongous elk.
That's the one animal that I want to hunt is the elk. That's on my bucket list.
You would have so much meat. I mean, you couldn't find enough people to give it away.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's how I've eaten a ton of elk, and that's how I've eaten it. I mean, them guys will come over, they'll bring you over fucking 60 pounds of it.
That'll last a family of 5 a whole year.
Oh yeah, yep, and it's really good.
Yep,
elk meat's good meat. Someone, you have pronghorn there too, don't you?
We do have pronghorn here. We have more in Wyoming.
Oh, I'd like to hunt pronghorn too.
Just barely over the border in Wyoming. Pronghorn is awesome.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, it'll make a nice mount for your wall to have a nice pronghorn antelope. But the meat, it's real good up until about 6 months of it being frozen, and then it starts getting nasty tasting.
I've heard that from the guys down in Nebraska. They said they fucking hate it.
Oh, I like it. I'll screw them.
They don't. None of them. They're like, maybe it could be where they're kind of like, it's like deserty,
Yeah.
So I think it's what they eat wherever they're at.
They eat sagebrush.
It's like eating deer in Minnesota. If you try to eat venison from northern Minnesota up in the pine forest, it just tastes. You'll cook the meat and it tastes like pine sol. Like someone cleaned your house with pine sol. It's just terrible. And then that fucking taste, that piney taste.
See, and I get deer from out in the West Desert over here, and they taste just like sagebrush.
Yeah, I think that's why it's the area that I know of that the guys that hunt pronghorn, they don't. It's just that area that whatever they eat makes them taste shitty.
Well, sagebrush doesn't make it taste bad to me. I just drink a full throttle energy drink along with it, and it just triggers the flavors off perfect.
But you know, I don't like turkey or goose either. Wild. I don't like wild turkey or goose that much. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's not one of my favorites. And there's a couple of ladies over there in Wisconsin that can cook a wild turkey breast as good as any turkey you could buy anywhere. I mean, there's some really, people have some good recipes out there.
Now, antelope is a lot like deer. I mean, you want to get a good clean shot. You don't want them to struggle and everything after you shoot them.
Yeah, you want them to be in adrenaline. Yeah.
Yeah, and all those musk glands and everything, they just release all that funk into the meat, and it ruins it.
Yeah.
So that's
around
why
here it's like that too. You want to kill them. You want to shoot them and kill them.
Yeah, and you want to bleed them out, and you want to make sure you get all their scent glands out.
Yeah, yeah.
Right off the bat before it gets through all that meat.
Yeah. Here, we shoot them, and it's so cold that I got them, and like that night or the next night for sure, we have a little guy that does butchering for us.
Oh yeah,
we just drop them off, and he takes care of them, and so it's real easy. It's $100 a deer, but beats the hell out of doing it yourself.
Sounds like you got a good life out there.
Yeah, well, I've been here my whole life. I've never been anywhere else, you guys. And then everybody says, "How'd you ever get into all this shit?" Well, I got boats and all that. I just don't. Some years I'm really into fishing. Some years I'm really into hunting. That's just. I've kind of been here my whole life since I was in 3rd grade. Within 20 miles of here since I was 3rd grade. I've worked for all these farmers. I'm kind of embedded around. I'd have a problem if I want to go if we didn't have family here, you guys. I would blast out of here. There's some places you can get some pretty good land for reasonably cheap.
Kentucky, for example.
Yeah, and nice tracts of land. You can go out there and drop 60 or 70,000, and you can have 30, 40 acres of fucking land, good land.
Wizard doesn't like Kentucky, I don't think.
What?
You don't like Kentucky too much, do you?
What's wrong with Kentucky?
I don't know. One day I was saying I found a deal on some land in Kentucky, and you're like, "Oh shit, I would never move there."
Oh no, I never moved there.
Bell has 17 acres in Tennessee loaded with hogs.
Well, most of that land is going to be gone.
What land?
Well, everything east of the Mississippi is going to become an ocean for the most part till you hit the hills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unless you're in the mountains, yeah, you're probably going to get fucked up. When shit hits the fan, I'm planning on a long time future, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, for that reason, I wouldn't vote. But it's a beautiful country. My mom's got property down there on Lamb Lake down near Paducah.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful country.
That's the only reason I'm here, you guys. That, and I would have to every year this time of year, I'd come back here for a month and a half, 2 months for sure.
Well, technically, Carpenter, you're going to be on waterfront property right there.
Yeah, or actually, I'm upper Mississippi River Valley. So if I'm on a top of a hill here, but a lot of this,
Iowa becomes an inland ocean. Yeah.
Yeah. They say a lot of this is going to flood.
Iowa and a lot of that all there, that all the way over to Wyoming kind of thing. It's going to become an inland ocean, is what they say.
The uncle that I got them duck prints from, I showed you kind of shittily because I don't know how to hold a camera right. Them duck prints I showed you, that's who I got them from. He's got like 89 acres on the Decorah River down there that hasn't been hunted in years.
Wow.
Yeah, just sitting there. He's told me every year you can have it. Go on down there and have at her. You know,
I thought,
but Minnesota or Wisconsin, it's $350 or $360 for the license. There's a $45 user fee. There's a $75 DNR fee, and then there's a small game license for another $75 or $80. It comes out to almost $600.
well, see, Carpenter's west of
Fuck.
Mississippi.
Yeah, I'm
Carpenter's
west.
Yeah.
Just I'm upper Mississippi River Valley, you guys. I'm
Yeah,
only
you
30 miles from the river.
You ought to be all right.
Yeah, I'm in Chatfield, Minnesota. If you ever get a chance, it's a little woods, hill, coulee country.
That is if the Mississippi shears off like that. I mean, it could. You might be low enough that you might get flooded out and be part of that ocean.
I hope not. No, I think I'm specifically where I'm at this second. It would have to get up really high.
Yeah.
But so I might, if I stay here, but I didn't know, fuck, I'll go anywhere. It don't matter to me. I mean, I don't know where. I almost bought half log house. The bottom, well, it's log sided. It's not log home, but it's log sided. It's fucking gorgeous. Had a great big pole barn, but Jackson was only 4 at the time, and I couldn't just pull him away from family. And I think that was like 180,000 was all that was, and it had I don't know how many fucking acres, 60 some acres that went with it.
Right.
And a real nice home and a big one stall in the metal barn was for semi. The guy was an over the road semi driver.
These
so
guys
one stall of the pole barn, you could pull a semi in, just the cab, just the tractor, not the trailer. But I suppose you could put the trailer in there if it was empty, but it was set up to back his tractor in there when he was at home,
I think the Dakotas are going to be pretty safe.
I got brother-in-law lives out there, and he lives in his backyard. You can go out in his backyard and look at Crazy Horse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he's right on the edge of it. And I asked him one time, I said, because they got we duck hunt out there a lot. And I said, I'd love to come out there. I mean, fuck, if I could figure out where the deer were, I'll hunt mule deer. I don't have to be whitetails. I don't care what they are. But I could duck hunt out there and mule deer hunt. I'd do that. And he said that out there that land's only running about $3,500 an acre. Where I'm sitting right now, it's running about 11 or 12,000 just a flat acre. I mean, you can't afford it. You can't afford. Who the fuck? You can't afford that.
I don't want to go too far south either. I think I'm about as far south as I ever care to go.
Well, winters are harsh here, but you're back to that. I don't know anything else. So, if I didn't ever lived in this kind of cold weather, because I'm in Minnesota where that big trough comes down. So we get the 60 below wind chills, the 70 below wind chills, 30, 40 below regular temperatures. We get that every so many years. It gets nasty here sometimes. Right. Sometimes we have decent winters, but sometimes it gets brutal, spit bounce cold.
I've been up there.
It bounces on the ground.
Yep. I've been in Kansas when it was brutally cold, 40 something below.
Wow. Yeah, that's what them electric cars, because I've driven a Tesla. It's the second one from the top of the line. It's actually the top of the line, but it's got one thing that they didn't order with it. You pick out your package, but it's the Tesla Model J or something. A or J. But I drove that. That fucker's mint. But like I told them, I said, because that's their main car. I said, well, yeah, but what do you do when it's like 40 below zero? Because you've got to power everything with that electric.
Yeah.
When you charge that up, you've got to power the heater, you've got to power the radio, you got to power the headlights. I mean, you got to power everything because you don't get no residual power off the motor. Right. And he said that's the only question. They get like 320 miles, and they said sometimes it gets down around 150 or 200 miles. And I can't believe yet that car will charge in 40 below weather and run for 150, 200 miles. That's what kills the electric for me. If I was down south, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But up here, it don't work.
Right.
You couldn't get your fucking windows defrosted,
Right.
Well, you know what it's like. Well, it's unbelievably fast. and ridiculously smooth. And you don't drive it with a brake pedal. It has a brake, but you don't use the brake. You run it totally off the throttle. When you let up on the gas, it slows down. When you push on the gas, it goes faster. So you can literally push on the gas 60, 70 miles an hour down the highway, let up on it, let up and stop. When you stop the car, you're picking your foot up and it'll bring it to a stop at a stoplight. So you don't use the brake when you normally drive it. You would in a panic. It's there, but it says right in there you don't drive them with the brake. You drive them with the gas pedal only, because when you let up on the gas, and it's not engine braking because that's electric. Like my Yamahas have electric or engine braking, where you let up on the gas and they'll bring themselves to a stop using the motor. This thing does it electrically. As you let up on the gas, when you let up on the gas, it says that car should be going 0 miles an hour. So if you're driving on the road fast, 70, and you just pick your foot off the pedal, that fucker will come to a screeching halt quick, just to the point that the tires will squeal.
Oh wow!
Like it's like anti-lock. It just to the point that you'll maybe even hear them squeaking and chirping a little bit. But you literally, when you let up on the gas, it's still 70 miles an hour. If you took your foot off the gas pedal, it'll bring you right to a stop right now. So they're weird to drive. They feel, but once you get used to it, I got to drive it probably 30 miles, and once you get used to it, they're really it isn't bad. But it's just, I mean, what the hell was it? $60,000, you guys?
Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty expensive electric golf cart.
Yeah, that's what it is. And then the thing is, get this shit. You can't have a telephone. You can't have this and that. You get tickets or whatever. If you're talking of whatever, you know how you drive this thing, you guys. You don't have gear levels and shifters and shit. It is a computer screen. It has a standard, like a laptop standard sized computer screen on the dashboard right there. And that's how you run everything in the car.
Yep.
So I always thought that is just so odd that you mean to tell me I can get a $250 fine if I answer a phone call and the sheriff sees me doing it, but the only way I can operate this fucking vehicle is with a 12:9 computer screen on the dashboard? Like, talk about take your attention off where you're going.
Right.
So that don't make any sense. The whole electric thing, you guys, the whole electric thing doesn't make any sense to me. But then I know oil isn't fossil fuel either. Everybody's like, oh, they're fossil fuel. I hate it when the news says that. It pisses me off. It's like, it's not fossil fuel. This world is making oil constantly. We can't burn all the oil up.
You're right.
You can't run out of oil. We can't run out of oil. It's a natural process of the earth.
Somebody else
in Nebraska, when their pumps shut off, you wait and you give it a little while and the pools fill back up.
Yep.
So it's reoccurring. It's just at a different pace. Like natural gas is the same way. You can't. Why this country should be running off natural gas? I don't understand why it isn't. Cars, houses, electric, everything should be running natural gas. Why it isn't in this country, I don't know.
Because it's too close to running on hydrogen.
Yeah, but that would be just like dirt fucking cheap. That would be like it's free. The shit's pumping out of the ground everywhere in this country. You just pipe it over. It's handling it super simple. Like where oil, it takes like 200 pounds of pressure to push this oil up, and sometimes it gets up in the thousands where you push it up over mountains and shit.
That's because
oil LP takes 4 pounds of pressure, and it doesn't matter the terrain.
If you set it up to run on natural gas, which it's actually pretty gutless. I've actually driven natural gas vehicles. But if you did, you'd be able to find other gases to use besides their natural gas.
Natural gas, here they said you lose about, it runs about 75% of mileage is what you'll get off of a natural gas versus off of a gasoline powered car. You only get 75%. But when a gallon's $1.09.
I drove a propane powered truck. It was a boom truck for a sign company. And the guy, he set it all up himself. He put his own propane. He set his truck up where he had a toggle switch and he could switch back and forth from gasoline to propane.
Nice. I've seen those.
And and then I worked for the newspaper agency for a stint, delivering newspapers to whatever bundles, and that ran on natural gas. And when I had it on the natural gas setting, it was gutless.
Oh, really?
It was fucking gutless. And it had a fiberglass tank because it was non-corrosive.
Somebody didn't have the fuel mixed right or the timing right, because the timing separate got to be right for it. You got to get rid of the spark initiation.
I couldn't even merge on the freeway. It was in a van. I couldn't even merge onto the freeway because it was so gutless. Oh yeah, it was gutless. I'd have to start out on the freeway with gasoline and then switch it over to natural gas. The mileage was good. The fuel mileage was good, and at that time, natural gas was real cheap to buy.
Yeah, it's still pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's about 80 cents a pound right now.
Yeah, here we buy it by the gallon here, and it's like $1.04 a
80
gallon.
cents. 80 cents a gallon.
Yeah, because we got a 500 gallon tank, and we can only put 400 gallons in it, and I run it down, so it says that you can only fill it to 80%.
If you can run it on natural gas,
they sell it by the pound, not the gallon, the actual weight.
Well,
no, this is by the gallon. This is liquid LP. You pay by the gallon.
Your sensors.
What is wait a minute? A 20-pound cylinder is how much? It's like 2.5 gallons, and a 100-pound cylinder is like 8.5 gallons.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Your sensors in your computer brain in your vehicle will sense if it's a more or less volatile fuel, because it's going to want to compensate to whatever to, work like it should. So it should be, you should be able to switch to hydrogen and natural gas and propane. You should be able to switch all those fuels, even gasoline.
Well, hydrogen is natural gas.
Hydrogen is not what's called natural gas.
I know it's not what's called natural gas, but natural gas has got a lot of shit in it.
All right, it does.
Hydrogen doesn't, but
hydrogen does not. But you should be able to switch to any one of those fuels off the same system, because the computer brain, your sensors would know, if it needed to tone it down or speed it up or whatever.
Absolutely, they have the technology.
Right. What I've learned about switching a gasoline engine over to hydrogen or natural gas is you have to shut off the ignition system. It doesn't need it needs a warm cylinder, but you don't need the spark system. Shut off the ignition system, and it operates on top dead center.
And so how hydrogen works is all it's doing is, and Wizard knows this, I know he does, I'm not saying this for your benefit, but the only byproduct you're going to get from hydrogen is you're just recombining hydrogen with oxygen as you burn it, and it turns it right back into water again. So it comes out your pipe.
Water vapor. Yep.
H2O, water vapor, sterile. It's sterile because it just went through 2,600 degrees when it recombined.
Non-polluting. You absolutely know they have all that worked out to a gnat's ass.
And they don't want us to have it, because then they wouldn't be able to thrive off of slavery.
Yeah, rip me off for fucking $3.24 a gallon every time I stop.
That's why they're not green. These people are not green. They keep talking all this ecology green shit, and none of them are. And none of them wanted to go to thorium instead of plutonium and uranium. They wouldn't go to thorium, and thorium would have been totally clean. But they wouldn't do that.
You see the video where they're showing some electric car. I don't know which one it was. It might have been Tesla. I don't know. They were showing some electric car, and the reporter goes up to the lady giving the demonstration, and he says to her, he goes, "Well, where does it get its electricity?" And she's fucking dumb, She points down at the electric cord. Well, from the electric cord right there. Well, where does that plug in? Well, it plugs right in that outlet, And he looks over at the outlet. It's one of them outlets that are out on a post, like for cars. And he looks at that. He goes, "Well, where does that get its power from?" Now he's getting frustrated. Well, where does that get its power from is what I mean. She goes, the building. Now he's getting mad.
And then we go to Tesla.
And he says to her, finally, he says to her, I'm talking about where does the electricity come from? Oh, I guess I really don't know where the building. Well, he went and found out, and it comes from a coal burning plant.
Or an oil burner.
You know how? Do you know how much? Do you know the load it's going to put if this country goes to electric cars? Do you know that the load it's going to put on our electrical system in this country? I don't think it can do it. It'll have to be 3 or 4 times bigger than what it is, maybe 5 or 10 times. I don't know.
If we had thorium plants, we wouldn't even need hydroelectric plants.
Or hydrogen, or LP, or any of these thorium, or whatever you guys are saying there. All these technologies, yeah, they just open it up for you, but they don't want us to have it.
They had the thorium technology before freaking Einstein.
Tesla had an electric car that worked off of ambient energy.
Yeah.
In the early 1900s, Pierce Arrow and Bugatti actually made cars to work on his technology.
See, Tesla's technology, your car you'd never, because it ain't storing electricity. It ain't doing, all it's doing is using this ambient, is that what you call it? It's static electricity in the air, ambient. So when you turn the key on, it just runs. You just turn the key on and go. And it can't ever run out of power, and it's full power, more than you could ever possibly use.
Yeah.
And then when you stop, you just shut it off and you walk away from it, and it's all you never have to do gas or nothing like that. Same for your house. They're saying that like you'd buy a refrigerator, you just bring the refrigerator in your house and you turn it on, and it would just run forever.
Yep.
There's nothing on it. You might, I suppose, some of the cooling systems, but like you just turn them on. You don't plug them into the wall or everything. Your TVs would be that way. Everything, your fans, everything.
Even your phone.
Just set them down on the counter and turn them on.
Yeah, your phone.
They don't cost you nothing to run. It doesn't use, and the electricity that it is using, that ambient or static electricity, like you're saying, you know what it does with it when it's done with it? Pumps it back into the atmosphere, and it never goes away, and it's always there to be used again.
Yep.
But we can't have that, because then we could have a decent life, and everybody wouldn't be, running 900 miles an hour off cliffs trying to make ends meet and keep the family fed.
Yeah, you can't keep them as slaves if they have the.
Me and Mal were talking today. I went to the dentist with Mallory, and I was talking about. I mentioned this is the first time I brought the plan up to the family that I want to start Friday. And I'm just, if we can have no fucking tragedies and no phone calls and no shit go down, I want to load my shit up tomorrow, get organized, and get out of here by noon on Friday. Well, I was telling her, I said, Mal, there was a time when Dad hunted for, like, she said to me, she said, how'd you ever get into it like you are, Dad? I said, Mal, we ate. That's how we ate. That was supper. That was how I filled our freezer every year.
Yeah.
It's a different deal when you're hunting to eat than when you're, and it was the same as anybody else that's saving their money to buy beef. I just put my money into that. It was a hobby that fed me.
Right.
Only nowadays it's nothing like that anymore. And if I get one, okay, and if I don't care anyway. But I can usually always get a couple of them, so I don't care.
But yeah, no, I get it.
Can you imagine that? Just go out and jump in your car and push on the gas pedal and drive away.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's fucking cold. Just turn the heater on. It comes on electric heat instantly. Just instantly heat pumping out. Everything's warming up, and you can't use it all. It doesn't. And you just pump it back into the atmosphere.
There's no electric box. There's no breakers.
Yeah, there's no. It's like they said that like your big welders, your 220s, your 440 welders, them big fuckers. They'll come. You'll just set them down, turn them on. They run forever, and they don't ever have to have gas or nothing. And there's so much static electricity you can't use it all, and then you don't deplete it because you're not using it up. You're just borrowing it for a second and pumping it right back into the atmosphere.
Right. And if you have a heavy use point like a shop like that, you can put up an antenna, and once you start using it, the more you draw, the more it collects. So
now they said it's a limitless supply of power.
Correct. The more you draw, the more it'll collect for you. Yeah.
Exactly. And the best part is it doesn't change anything.
Nope.
Because immediately it's pumped right. However, I don't know how it works. I don't know anything about it. But I just know that, wouldn't that be nice if we could all live a decent, respectable life and, wouldn't have to be in this constant battle to fucking keep a spoonful of food in our mouth.
Well, it says in the Bible there would be a great delusion, and and we're in that right now. The delusion.
I agree 100%. I don't believe anything they say about anything. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't believe shit.
Right. Oh, I believe. Hey, you know what? Fire in the motherfucking bowl.
Good idea. But you know what? I had a guy ask me one time just recently about how did you ever learn to research? And I said, I'm a fucking retard. I don't know how to research. I don't know anything about that. I'm a carpenter. I said, all I do is I discount from the beginning, from the get-go, immediately, right from the get. I don't even give it a second. I do not go with any of MSNBC. I don't listen to it. I don't watch it. I don't pay attention. I don't give a shit what they say. It's a fucking lie.
Yeah.
And then I go, like, when you want to learn about COVID, you go to, first thing you do is look at their funding. Are they getting funding from the government? If they're getting funding from the government, immediately right there, they're off the board. They're not a reliable search engine. So then you go on to and you go to these companies or medical facilities or whatever that are privately funded, and you go with them and stay, as long as there's got nothing to do with government funding or big pharma funding, then usually you can get the truth from them.
Right.
So research is pretty easy. You just got to know who not to listen to.
And then,
right.
Who was it who just told me about magnetic bearings? So you have no metal on metal.
Yeah, we were talking. I was talking about that somewhere else. I heard you guys saying something about that. Where see, I think magnetics is going to be how it's going to be powered, like flying saucers, and then gyroscopics is how it's going to be steered. That's how you're going to maneuver it. But I was watching where they had one magnet inside of another magnet, and the problem with like any other kind of power supply is you have closed bearings. The bearings are touching other things.
Right.
So they have to be lubed and all this. Okay, on these magnetic ones, there's sometimes it's only as big as a hair, a little bigger, but they never come in contact with each other. And they run these magnetic motors, but the two main parts, like the guts of your motor, they don't touch nothing. They run, separate of each other.
Suspended in magnetic
exactly. So you don't have wear on it.
No.
So you have no need for lubricants.
No, none whatsoever, because the parts aren't touching.
Right.
But there's no wear. There's nothing to wear.
Yeah.
Right. No oil pumps. No lubricants. Nothing.
Nope.
Can you imagine? Look at what are you doing all the time? I'm always putting bearings and shit like that. And,
same here.
That's kind of stuff that's always wrecking. That I'm always trying to fix that shit.
Man, I like that idea.
I'd like for a little, at least I'd like to see sometime in my life where things are easier, because it hasn't been easy. I'm not just like you guys, I've struggled for every fucking bite of food I got, every gallon of gas, every single thing was just a constant fight to get it. It just would be nice to be able to sit back and kind of rest and do whatever you want, and not have that pressure.
I can't believe we're still using internal combustion engines.
I like them, but
no, I think there's a use for internal combustion engines. You use the hydrogen. But you take the moisture out of the air, you turn it into gas, and you push it through the engine. It comes out in moisture in the air.
Yep.
That's
another one. That's another cyclical. Hydrogen is another cyclical energy source. It's inexhaustible.
Correct.
There's water,
and it would clean the air. An internal combustion running engine, running hydrogen, will actually clean the air.
they got all the technology for everything we're talking about here, you guys. As oddball and as tinfoil hatty as it sounds, there's one of whatever we're talking about here. There's one of them built and in good working order right now.
Yep.
Somewhere.
Well, there's a lot of people dead for having done it too.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What about that one guy that ran that lawnmower? Remember that?
What about Stanley Meyer built a car?
That was him. I think that was him. Is that the card? I
He-
seen him
he
when he was
built a
showing it
car.
on a lawnmower.
It was, he built a car. That,
Yeah, I seen him when he first showed it was on a mower. Showed that hydrogen power would work.
Right.
He
Okay.
showed it on the mower, and then he built a car, and then they killed him.
Yeah, the Pentagon. He died shortly after one of the meetings with the Pentagon, and they were trying to acquire the patents on it. They wanted exclusivity, and he said no, and they killed him.
Yep. Well, Tesla was the same way, you guys. He started out in Europe, and he went to all the different governments over there because he knew that the difference between the haves and the have-nots, the rich and the poor, the ones that do have and don't have, is energy.
Yep.
And he had free energy for the whole world that could inexhaustible.
Yep.
And so he went to these these governments, and all they wanted to use it for was weapons and war. And
right.
So he thought, well, fuck it, I'm going to America because now and America won't do that because he put us on a pedestal. Well, he come over here and we did the same thing.
Well, they did it from a different angle. Is what they did.
Yeah, but same thing.
The robber barons. Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. He just got.
But what the secret to Tesla's technology is, he realized that the Earth was a generator.
Yeah. What did he? I just read something on him. He said, when you look at the future, look at it in like volts, wavelengths, and sound.
Sound, vibration.
Vibration, wavelengths, and sound.
Right.
When you're looking at when you want to look out at the new stuff and that's how everything's going to work. But see, this power, it kind of, the way I understand it, and I'm not stupid at this shit, but I understand it is the same as my computer, my little tablet right here is not hooked to anything at all, ever, nothing. And although it's got a battery power, which that battery power is what his technology is.
Yep.
Okay. That
frequency and
I get you guys on this tablet in this same way that because I'm not hooked to a single thing. We're pulling it out of the air. That's the same way, basically, that he uses power, and he can use an endless supply of. You can't ever take too much.
Right. He found out how to tap into the ether, is what they called it. Yep. And simple, basic coil and diode collection. It's basic, simple. Guys, it's so simple. I have the equipment to build one of the radiant energy collectors.
So
a big one.
That colors all have frequencies.
Yeah.
Colors have frequencies. So you have light frequency, which is why they use ruby in lasers. They use rubies for that. Because colors have frequencies and operates on a different wavelength than white light does.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So there's a lot of that technology. And then the sound, you were talking about sound frequencies. They actually found ways of weaponizing sound frequencies too.
Of course.
They got sound frequency.
That's what said it was like sound. It was like sound, volts or whatever, amps and wavelengths or something. Vibration. Yeah, it was that. It was like three really oddball things.
Vibration, frequency, and wavelength.
Yep. Frequency and wavelength. Yeah, and he said that's how you look at the future.
So they have weapons that could literally burn your guts from the inside out.
Sure, they got sound weapons that'll turn mountains, the whole hillside rock, into gravel.
Well, look at that boring machine, you guys. They turn that shit to molten lava. When they're done, it's a smooth rock.
And
sleeve cylinder they built by melting everything they're going through. It's such hot temperatures that it just puts a melting hot rock cylinder that you go through. So when you're done with it. I heard when they bore it, all they have to do is go down on the bottom and build a flat road surface.
But see, you already know about directed energy weapons.
Yeah.
You already know about that they're able to start fires from a satellite.
Sure.
Or look at
So,
God to God, you guys.
Microwave weapons will do that. Yeah.
Yeah, look at
called
God to
blue.
God, though, you guys. That's what I think is just tremendous. That amazes me that they send that telephone pole sized piece of tungsten.
Oh yeah, rod from God. Yeah.
Yeah, they just let her drop. And then wherever it hits, it's a big fucking explosion.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's no fallout. There's no residual from it. There's no radiation, leftover shit. It's all kinetic energy.
Just kinetics. Yeah. Well, guys, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here. I need to hit it.
Me too. Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh man, always a pleasure, Carpenter Patriot, my brother. What's up, man? God bless you. And Bill, thank you. Jimmy, you're awesome. Don and Butch and everybody who was up tonight. Valentine, and Pizza Punk Rock, even and Oddball and Barry and Nightingale. Thank you guys, everyone that's there. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Didn't mean to leave you out. God bless you all. Thank you for hanging out, making another great night.
Yep.
We will see. Yeah, we'll be doing it again tomorrow night around 10 o'clock Eastern, and we'll see you there. Dream well, Patriots. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow.